Nope. Okay, just gonna have to watch it like this with the mouse in the middle. Oh dear. What's these nightmare children?
At least. Let's see if this works now when I try and raid you.
Yeah. I'll see if I can monitor my stream. You can just like see me in the background in my OBS.
It's dangerous to run around here, boys.
I love the intro to this game. It's so ridiculous.
Hurry up, Pa, you're too slow.
Yeah.
We're messed up children.
It's such a weird game.
Oh, it's like my favorite, my absolute favorite game. I love it. Yeah, it looks fine to me on my phone at least. Yeah, you basically go into your chat and then type / host murphymoosh.
Yeah, I think it's going. I've gone off live now.
That's fair.
So you should be. I've like raided you, so it raided.
Oh, 2 raiders from Hadouken have joined. Sweet. Welcome everybody. We're playing Deadly Premonition. I have a Red Bull because we just spent the last 4 hours playing Pokemon Master Trainer. Woo.
4 hours.
And the hell?
I was about to say you don't have game audio, but I forgot I was listening to you on this one, not on stream.
I was like, why don't I have audio? Oh shit, it's a giant vagina wound. I forget how good this looks in like proper HD. Because this is the director's cut, of course.
Okay. I think I played the like bumpy or 360 hard copy, so I don't know if I actually had the director's cut. I think it was 360.
The director's cut is like, well, obviously it's got like extra cutscenes in, like more exciting cutscenes. I love how he doesn't see that like at all. He just sees the kids like, what are you looking at, kids? And then he looks up like, oh. This is the bit where the snake is like penetrating her, and it's
You're just watching and it's all like
tits.
That's where the snake decides to be like.
Yep, that's where I'll slither, right between those tits.
You know they made a Deadly Premonition 2.
Yes, I'm so excited for it. Literally, I'm so excited for it.
Should be cool. Prequel? I might be wrong.
Yeah, I think it's a prequel because I know what happens in the end of this one, and we're not going to say what happens in the end of this one because I don't want to spoil anything.
Correct. But you're the same. Yeah, similar characters are in both, so
yeah,
it makes you think that I think it's a prequel.
Yeah. Because like,
this game's awesome. Are you gonna stream like the whole of the game? Are you gonna like play?
I hope so. I'm gonna see how long I can stay up playing this. If I fall asleep on stream and I'm still streaming while I'm asleep.
Yeah. You might accidentally go viral if that happens to me.
I mean, yeah, sure. Streamer falls asleep while playing Deadly Premonition.
Oh, people love stuff like that.
I know.
People are always down for stuff like that.
Yeah. I'll start talking in my sleep. Being like, Francis York morning. Oh, this is the best bit. When all the characters are reacting to the death and it's just like, oh! Why? No! It's definitely the best bit. Oh yeah. Have you played D4?
Love it.
Dark Dreams. Dark Dreams don't die!
I'm gutted because it was meant to be at the start, but no one liked it.
Yeah, nobody liked it. I loved it, like, just for the meme of it.
It was so just weird.
Yeah, it was incredible.
I wanted more.
The best part of it is he knows that somebody whose name starts with D killed his wife, and he's like he gets like an Uber, and it's like, hi, I'm Darius, I'll be your Uber driver, and he's like,
Isn't it like every character you meet name is D? like
Yep.
something. With a
Every character. This is my dog. His name is Dog.
No way. Maybe they killed my wife. I don't
This
think
dog.
you interact with them and then you get like the giant green-haired dude who's like,
Oh my god.
I want to jab."
Oh, Von God!
I love that character.
He is the best character. The best part is that you give him that. Because obviously
You do, don't you?
the best bit is like, you fucking go into the, because you're there in the future, and then you go into the past and you meet all the characters for the first time because they're all going around like, oh, it's this asshole again. You're like, I have no idea who you are.
Yeah, you're like, well, we've never met. They're like, yeah, we met like an hour ago, dick. Yeah, I want more. I hope he makes it. I don't think he will.
I would kickstart that shit so fast.
Oh, definitely, yeah. I mean, because he's doing Deadly Premonition 2. He did
Oh
that,
yeah, like everybody, like it was like nobody knew what it was, and then like it just went mad on YouTube, and it's got like this whole cult following to it, which is my favorite thing about it, because it's just so, it's everything
like
about it is so
underground, cool
perfect.
game. I can't remember, he made another game in the middle that you play as this girl and she just dies loads, but the whole thing is she can't die.
Oh, this
It
is starting
looks more
again.
like an indie game.
Oh,
but
and I can't
remember what
skip
it's
it. Oh
called.
no! Oops. I've opened that accidentally. I actually can't skip this. Oh, there we go. I might have to restart the game because I think it's disconnected the controller, which is bad. Which is a problem. Oh, because I have the director's cut, I can change everyone's outfits. So I can have her. Can you see this? Like, I can have her sexy cat outfit and her sexy devil outfit. I don't know why that's a
I
thing.
didn't even know this was a
This is a thing. I mean, I'm not going to do that because I want the game to work properly.
What comes up on our killer?
A different coloured coat. Can't go back.
Oh,
He gets a different coloured coat.
that's good. I was gonna say, I'm hoping it's not like an immediate spoiler. It's just like,
Yeah, that would be so funny.
no coat outfit.
Oh, I got a little car with Chibi Emily on it. That's adorable. She'll just be like, yeah, I'm gonna have a red car.
What are your
Oh my god, what is all of this madness?
Oh, this is good stuff.
Pumpkin suit!
Yeah.
That's amazing. I kind of want to go with this weird sort of vampire look. But like, I mean, you have to have him with a tie, because then when you run around in circles, his tie flies around in said circle. I'm real sucker for like not putting things on properly. Like, I would much rather just have everything as normal than like weird stupid effects. I'm gonna have to, I don't know what to do about why the controller doesn't work.
Yeah, that's okay.
I've also got to try and put it in why it's not in full screen either. I really don't know. I'm probably gonna have to like quit and set it up in like out of the game. Raid boss,
you might have to-
4 hours well spent.
Yeah.
Everyone can see my background, my Discord. Oh dear. Right. Play this again, and then. Okay. Okay. So the controller's currently working.
D-pad selection. Oh, do the settings from there. Yeah.
Yeah. So we want keyboard.
Oh.
No, definitely controller. Because it's much better with a controller. And.
Yeah, this game was not designed for keyboard.
Turn full screen off, and then turn full screen back on, and then maybe that'll make it in full screen. Hopefully. Check it out. I fixed something.
Oh. Or have you?
I mean, I feel like I have. I mean, it's in full screen, which is good. I think.
I'm waiting for this to go full. I feel like it's all top left cropped.
Yeah, I'm looking at it in the stream, and it does not look right.
Yeah.
Because on my screen, it looks
It's
fine,
screen?
but on my on the
I
stream,
think
it does
it's gonna
not look
crop it to
good.
the top left of the screen.
This is not good.
Huh.
Yeah, it
It
is
has.
in a small corner. This is not good.
Oh.
Why is this game so buggy?
I mean, you can scale it up in OBS, I guess.
I can. However, that will involve using the mouse and keyboard, which will then disconnect the controller,
This
which is
a
big problem. Okay, how do I
Try and add a game capture. instead.
yeah,
Just for this specific case.
I
wouldn't use
will.
anything else.
Oops,
But
everything
maybe
just
it
went
will.
real quiet. Game capture.
Yeah. See if it picks up the
I-
window.
I highly doubt it will.
I don't think it will, but let's try. Oh, looking for a game? I've never had this work for me.
No. Capture a specific window.
Yeah, do deadly, and then
Force scaling?
maybe.
No. Done. Okay, it doesn't appear to be working.
It does not.
Let's get rid of that. Nope. Okay, so that's gone. Maybe this will work a bit better now. No. Okay. This is really not going well. Oh yeah, no, we want that as that. I guess that's good. Capture cursor, no. Hook rate. What is happening? Somebody help me! Have you ever got this to work?
No, not game capture. I just thought it might.
Yeah.
Just go back to maybe just restart the game again and go into
Maybe.
the settings and see if there's like resolution anywhere.
Hopefully. I don't, because it's not in the corner on my screen, so I don't know, like on my monitor.
Yeah.
So I don't know why.
The only thing would be if the like in-game resolution is set really low for some reason. So like if you
Yeah.
can pick the in-game resolution, maybe it's below 1080p, so it's like scaling it down.
To be fair, it does keep saying Celeste's suggested resolution, but okay, I can still use my
Oh, it's bigger.
okay. Is it bigger now?
Well, bigger than it was, I think.
The
but
music
not
just completely
very.
cut out, but the sound is still on. Did I turn the music off somehow by accident? Nope. The menu music just disappeared for some reason. I don't know why.
This game is great.
This game is amazing. Maybe it just ran out. Autosave is I can't change that. Okay, that I wish auto was on because I'm probably gonna die at some point. Yeah, it's still tiny on my phone. It's not coming up very
Yeah.
well.
I
I
don't know why it's doing
no
this.
idea why. Right, I'm checking on it on my laptop now, and it is still small. Okay, I'll restart the game, and right, so that's fine apparently, and maybe if I go into these settings, there doesn't appear to be any. There's no resolution settings. There's- Oh no! Are you seeing it like change when I go down through the menu? Oh my god! All the. Oh, it is just black. Oh, okay. Let's save that. And then any more setting options? It just says full screen mode. Like there's no resolution settings at all. Maybe just have to watch it. I don't think it has like It must be in like. It must be in the Steam settings or something. Like, surely there's like a like run this game in a certain.
Yeah.
Okay, it says so set launch options, and then it just has like a type in bar. Rather, it just says these options. There's no option. It's just a bar to type into. Like, okay, cool.
I don't know.
This is really this game is so broken. I love it. Nope. Deadly premonition. Why? Yeah, because it says suggested monitor resolution. So I changed the resolution on my actual monitor. I don't see how that would fix it at all.
I don't think it would. I don't think it has either.
Nope. It's still small and in the corner. Like, I genuinely have no idea what this problem is and or why it's doing this. I mean, you can still see it, right?
Yeah.
The sound's okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Yeah, it sounds okay.
You see the scary faces.
I
mean, I'll
that
just...
bad, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I'll put it in chat, like, if anyone knows how to fix this. Yeah, because these are the new cutscenes if you haven't seen them yet.
It's pretty spooky.
It is mad spooky. But check out the tie on the teddy bear. It's adorable.
Oh wow, yeah, people have actually.
I want to hear another story.
Change resolution, apparently.
Yes.
Seriously. You have
Of
to mod
course.
the game.
Yeah,
You've
Wow.
been
put it in,
waiting a
so, like,
long time
I
for
think
this,
that's the
so
link.
how
Oh,
about
it doesn't come
special
up.
one?
If you send it to me in
This
Discord.
story
okay.
is very strange and
Oh, hey
very
David, how's it going?
nasty. But
Yeah, apparently I've got to
somewhat
mod the game to
nostalgic.
fix this,
Do
so
you
I'll probably leave it for
think
now.
you can be
and
a
I'll just
good
stream
girl
it
and
normally.
listen
Okay.
all
It's
the
not
way
like
to
a
the end?
huge issue.
Is it a
It's just a
scary
little bit of
story?
side space. It's just it just
It
means that
might be,
my hideous
but
face
it's
doesn't cover
also
up the
a very,
gameplay capture.
important story. If
Oh, I
you
see how
don't
it
want to
is.
hear it,
He's in your chat.
I can tell
Well,
you
you
a
for the
different
force.
story.
Yeah, I know.
I wanna hear
Didn't see him in
This way, I won't be scared.
You dropping comments in the other
Will you turn
Yeah.
on the TV then?
Did you
Leave
did
the
you
sound down.
Did you hear it? She's like, I want to hit the story, then the scary music comes in, like really loud.
Now, listen. This is important. At times, we must purge things from this world because they should not exist. Even if it means losing someone that you love.
Are you ready for the start? Like the best start of any game ever. The whispering is so loud.
Oh, I feel bad. Now I'm getting news again.
Actually can't hear what you're saying. It's so loud. I will turn it down a bit. I'm just trying to like. They'll be like, we're still whispering. Oh, I can't move the camera. That. Okay. The camera's not working. Okay, that's what happens if I press RT. I think the controls are fucked.
Oh, so wait, the screen's messed up and the controls are messed up.
Oh, X is turn my flashlight on. B does nothing. Y does nothing. A also does nothing. That's run, and I genuinely can't control the camera. I think I'm gonna have to screw with the... I might actually have to restart the game again and fix the controls, because this, I can't play like this. Why is it doing this? Oh my god, this is an actual nightmare. This game is a real life nightmare as well as a game nightmare. To be fair, I should just be... Oh, okay. See the time in the background. That's probably one of my favourite things about this. Right, options. I don't think you can change the...
I don't like any of it.
Well, it says invert axis, but there is no axis. It's just... For some reason, it's the right trigger. I will turn the sound down, though.
I don't think it's that loud.
It is for me. It's so loud. I actually just have to do this with the left stick. Oh. Yes. Oh my god, what?
Yeah,
That literally just went so quickly. I mean, feel free to dip. Like, this is not exactly good. Okay.
Top content.
Yeah, not exactly the best content in the world. You can get trading cards, which is, you pick up a card and it could be like an end game, like, character or something, and then you read it and it just says, like, this character blows up the universe. And it's like, oh, thanks for the spoiler.
Wow, does it wait, really?
Yeah, like, genuinely.
I never
Okay, so this is what I'm... You can see how bad, like, the controls are screwed, because obviously I'm currently, like, fiddling with the right stick right now and it's not doing anything, but when I push in the right trigger, it zooms all the way out, but when I let go of it, it zooms all the way back in again.
Huh.
Like, oh no. That's real bad. So yeah, let's, right. Quit the game. Gonna have to go through all that again. X out this and fix the controls because for some reason they're hella broken. But like every time I move up through one setting, it like breaks it.
This is an interesting one.
Yeah, okay, let's check out the keyboard controls. I might just have to play this like with a mouse and keyboard, if I'm honest. I don't want to because it's horrible, but I might actually have to. Okay, well where's the... There's no camera button. Like what? If I go like... I can't change them.
Oh.
I actually can't change them. Oh. Oh my god, what? Oh no.
This is going to be an interesting stream if you can't get the game running.
I might just play it with mouse and keyboard, which is gonna suck, but I will do that. Okay,
Can you just play it like Windows full screen? That might fix some of your issues.
I don't know how to do it windowed full screen. It's only full screen mode or in a small window that you can't change the size of. I mean, I'll see what that does. Mouse and keyboard, and then play. Because I suppose it's game capture, isn't it?
Yeah. Well.
So it should capture...
Play capture or whatever.
It should capture the game, I hope. I mean, I'll change it in Streamlabs. I don't know what that's supposed to be.
So it's still cornered, but...
Oh, it literally is showing like the game capture as being really small. Hold on.
Oh.
Can I resize it? It's not letting me resize. Oh wait, hold on.
Possibly.
Is that better?
Yes.
Oh my god, really? That was the only way to
There
fix
you go.
it? Wow.
God, they did not update the textures in this game, did they?
Wow.
Jesus.
That was actually upsetting. Because now it's in a window and I can't make it full screen.
Oh.
I don't want to restart again! I really don't want to. But I'm gonna. Actually gonna. I'm gonna actually cry in a minute, Kane. This game is breaking me. Because like, it's not, it's, I guarantee it's gonna be tiny again. I got all my fingers crossed. I don't, but you know.
Well, it's full screen at least now.
Oh
So
my
this
god, is it actually? I'm so excited.
This is where you want it to be.
Yay! Well, I can't play it with a controller, but I mean, that I don't mind. At least it's actually working now and doesn't look ridiculous. Not watching this stupid cutscene again. Just want to play the game. Please let me play the game. We had enough of that. Yep. It's just upsetting. Okay, I'm genuinely scared to like move the mouse
Was that
because I feel like it's not gonna work.
Use that one.
Oh my god, this is just.
Left shift Adam.
Well, at least it's not like tank controls, because that would suck.
This game with tank controls. That's like the only thing it's missing.
Literally the only thing it's missing is tank controls. So brilliant.
It's one step away from being a masterpiece.
Pretty much, yeah. I've just got to send the tweet to my Discord because I keep trying to post the link in it. It doesn't work. It's like you try and talk to them and they'll be like, "We are not finished
Could
yet.
you wait
Just a little bit
just
longer.
a little longer?
We are small French children that do not know how
This
to
won't
speak
take
English."
long.
They're literally just like making like bullshit random noises. Oh, the camera works. I am Francis York Morgan. Right, it's time to play some Deadly Premonition.
Pretty much ours yeah.
They actually are. That's really creepy.
Living the sweet life.
When E/C is displayed on the screen, act with E, observe with C. I mean,
Does that
yeah.
make you the cool black guy whose name I can't think of?
Mr. Mosby.
Like, that's the one.
Muriel. Look, there's little dolls of a character that's in the game later. That's weird.
Ah.
So I just have to basically just go around and look at everything. Wait, I've got to make his tie spin.
If I were the kids, I'd be pretty freaked out right now, even though they're the weird demon angel things.
That is true. This is just like a dream that he's having. Okay, apparently that did something. And this is it's a trading card. I'm Francis York Morgan. Yeah, so if you go and look at this card in...
Almost.
Oh, I got extra bonus money for getting a card in a dream that doesn't exist. Are you done yet? Let's see what this person has to say. No, nothing more than let's hear what this person has to say.
Could you wait?
Oh yeah,
Just a
it's definitely
little
called
longer?
foreshadowing, but the point is that the foreshadowing in this game
This
is
won't
like
take
so
long.
unbelievably obvious.
Yeah, it's just in your face.
Yeah,
There's
it is genuinely like, I mean, obviously for people that haven't like, they're just gonna have another whisper again. Do I look at the door? I don't. Can I leave? I can't remember what the trigger is to make them stop whispering. But like, yeah, the foreshadowing in this game is so bad because it just like it blatantly straight up tells you who the killer is. Does he live in this room? Not a ghost from the looks of him, but mysterious nonetheless. Please be finished.
Could you wait?
Oh my god.
Just a little longer?
I've waited like half an hour setting up the stream because your bloody game doesn't work. Please
This
just let me
won't
play
take
you.
long.
This won't take long.
I mean, it's apparently taking very long. There's something that I haven't looked at
Try
yet.
and leave the game.
Oh, I think that was it. There we go.
Sorry
I just had to
keep you
look at
waiting.
everything. I didn't realize I
It
hadn't
will
looked at
start
everything yet.
soon.
The game will start soon after you've
It's
quit
about
it 4
time
times to get
to
the
get
settings started
Now
right.
just wait a little longer.
Yeah, please. Please just let me start the game. He's gonna put his hand on his forehead. I love it.
Zach,
Right, I'm gonna switch
Zach,
to phone now that you're
can you
underway.
hear me?
So
Yeah, nice one.
it's me.
I'll leave you to
York.
it.
Yeah,
Have a
thanks
good
for helping,
stream.
mate. Really,
Yeah,
really
it's
put
all
the
good.
stream
If you can hear
together.
my voice,
Yeah,
could you
everyone,
respond?
give a little shout out to Kane. Oh, I've got to answer. Because apparently I'm
Good.
Zach, even though you're not
I
Zach.
thought you went to sleep.
Oh yeah.
Zach,
Oh,
don't
God,
be
this is-
surprised.
Okay.
The crime took
Yep.
place out in the country this time.
You're gonna stick around
Let's
for the
take it
monkey
slow.
squirrels, though,
Okay, Zach?
When are they? When are the monkeys?
in the car crash.
Oh.
So like the first cutscene.
Sure, that's one way of looking at it, but it's totally wrong.
This is the best cutscene. Francis Lord Morgan.
Listen, they both need each other. It's called interdependency, and they both know it.
So if nobody is aware right now, not
Yeah, I
only
know.
is he using
He does
a
terrible
laptop,
things to Tom.
smoking, talking
Nasty,
on the phone
even
while
sadistic
driving,
things.
he
But
is
that's
currently
fine, as
explaining
long
to
as that's
someone why
what
Tom and
Tom
Jerry,
wants.
the
Think of
cat and
it.
mouse,
His actions. He's
are
always
in a
asking for
BDSM
it.
relationship.
It's his partner's job to fulfill that need, and Jerry knows that. Proof? Well, in the Tom and Jerry show, they live with each other. Hello?
And whoever he was talking to has now hung up on him.
Hello?
Oh. Yeah,
Can't believe the Bureau still can't get me a
basically
satellite
this is a rip-off of Twin Peaks, but they wanted to make it even stupider than Twin Peaks.
These puppies are making me go to another town in the
I feel
boondocks
like
again.
I'm shouting at you
Well,
about racist games.
I'll be a happy camper if it ends up being a waste of time. At least it'll get me to
And then,
Crank
like, the
City
rest
for
of the
a
game
while.
is like stupidly
That's
quiet.
Zach. The perpetrator from the last case really was something.
So, yeah,
Who'd have thought there'd be razors laced into her nails? Crazy. Just crazy. Well, at least I now have a scar to show off. See this? I got this when I arrested the Catwoman wannabe.
I'm actually desperately trying not to
Crazy.
shout.
Don't you agree, Zach?
I've got to like turn the game down. But like, it's genuinely ridiculous. Yeah, if you listen up in a bit, there are some squirrels that are just legit just have like a monkey sound effect. I'm crying. Oh my god, I had to be quiet. quiet for that bit because that's just the best. Fucking monkey ass squirrels. I love how the car's like, oh, you've left the door open. He's just like, oh no, my cigarette is wet and slightly bent.
Card
I'll just get another. Yeah, just I really expected him to just like light a cigarette on the flaming remains of his car.
Zach, there goes the civilized world.
I mean, it's not exactly their fault, is it? You're the one that crashed your car. Like, I mean, you did almost crash into a murderer, but sure. Will I save the game? Yes, please. Wait, what? That made it really difficult to see what it was on, but yeah, hopefully that saved the game. Right.
Yeah, flashlight.
Okay, I'm sure there's a trading card around here somewhere. Oh, there's some agent honor next to my car. You get agent honor for crashing your car, apparently. Which is good. Steel pipe, that'll do. I don't know why it does this every time. It really doesn't need to. Like, you got a steel pipe. Hooray. How do I equip it? Mission knife, steel pipe. There we go. I'm like dragging my mouse, like trying to. I've got to move my phone out of the way. This is my toolbox, so I can get shit out of it. It's kind of like the Resident Evil style, like box thing. But oh, you don't need it just yet. I'm guessing I have to go that way, so I'm gonna break this. Okay. Apparently, click is not attack. Okay, I had to get out by pressing space, and then hold space, and then click to attack. That's fucked. Yep, I knew there was something here. Bandages, hooray! You think he'd need some, but he's apparently fine, and he survived the car crash. Definitely. Even though his car is legitimately upside down. He's like too much of a cool guy to like actually get hit by anything like crashing his car. So I've just got to remember, hold space, click to attack. Get agent honor for destroying fences. Yep. How long has it been since from one cutscene to another? Did you like the monkey squirrels, by the way? I don't want to start profiling, but I have to, even though I don't know anything yet. So this is basically the game mechanic where it just shows you what's going to happen in the game if you do this, and it's
Looks
just
like
like
we're being welcomed.
what's going on?
Zach, I'll let you
Oh,
handle the
here's
meet
all
and
these
greet.
pictures that haven't happened yet. And you can do that every time you get a clue, and it's completely pointless because you're not going to get anything from it. And that... Oh, it's so stupid. Have I got a gun yet? Yes, I do. Okay. Apparently I can't move while shooting. I can't remember if you could do that anyways. You want to hear that dog? That's just a sound effect.
Yeah, you
That's
stand still and shoot. Hey.
Apparently there was nothing killing the dog. The dog was killing itself.
Huh?
Yeah, are you dipping at all, mate?
Dipping?
Yeah, like you're still in Discord.
Oh yeah. I am, aren't
You
I?
said you were gonna go after the cutscene.
Yeah, I'm off.
You off, mate? Yeah.
I just sort of like spaced out.
Got like real
stuff.
invested in this madness.
It's a good game. I do want to play it again at some point.
Oh yeah, you
Chaos.
should definitely.
Right, okay. I will now leave you guys to it, and I will swap to fun. So have a good rest of the stream.
I
have
will
fun
do.
and I'll catch you all soon.
Nighty night.
Night night.
Bye. feel like I'm still in Discord now. I should probably leave, but I actually can't be asked. So I don't want to accidentally break my game somehow switching from this to Discord. So obviously this is quite like obviously a dead lady, and he's just like, oh, I'll go and help that dead lady over there. Yeah. It's like, oh, maybe she can help me, and it's just like that zombie over there. I mean, but she's gone, and there was a sound effect there that I kind of missed. It is actually annoying me so much that it like resets the camera. I don't really know how to stop doing that. But yeah, I'll pick up whatever this is. Oh, it's pickles! Oh, I accidentally toolboxed my pickles. Do love a nice can of pickles shoved directly into my mouth with my grubby ass hands. But yeah, there's supposed to be something here, maybe? No? Oh yeah, that was it. I've got to turn on the generator. And then things happen. His little ears are like so flat. It's creepy. It's like somebody smushed his ears. What was that noise? Oh, the voice acting in this is incredible. Are you ready for the greatest monster design ever? This dirty lady. I've got my gun out. Oh, she's coming for me backwards for some reason. And here comes the anime music. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Can I start profiling while this dirty lady is trying to attack me? Alright, here we go. Lock on with left control. Okay. I can't actually... There we go. Headshot. I think probably my favorite thing about this game is when you have got like a load of enemies to attack. Okay, apparently it's still going because the music's still playing. Oh, there's another one. That actually made me jump. He'll be like, boom, headshot, nice shot. And like just say it for like every headshot you get. It's so silly. But again, with the music so freaking loud. I really should have gone on and like changed that. Are there any more enemies? Like, I actually can't tell. It's so difficult moving my mouse around. Are you gone yet? Can I please? No? And there's some agent honor over there that I'm gonna go get next to this weird red barrier. Can't see much through this fog. Oh, can't see much through this giant red barrier. I'm pressing things. What do I do? Okay, there we go. Oh, and he just walks towards the camera like a cool guy. Right. Turn this atrocious sound down because it is so loud. E? Okay. It turned it back up to 100. I'm actually upset. Let's put everything on 70 because that shouldn't be too bad. I'll make it all 69. Has that made any difference at all? Because it still sounds atrociously loud to me. I mean, yes? Because it still sounds ridiculously loud to me. But yeah, I mean, give me a shout if you can't actually hear anything. I mean, yeah, it's a bit of Rickle Pick there. No, it really isn't that scary. It's not exactly... I don't know if it's trying to be scary at all. It's just trying to be like a weird, like surreal type thing. But I don't know, it's not really... I've never found it scary. I don't want a profile, I'll just leave it.
I've been through a lot of crazy situations, but that one takes the cake.
It's the first time I've been attacked so directly.
I mean, he's an FBI agent. I feel like he would have been attacked.
Explanation about what that was?
Oh, why? Oh god, the camera's shaking so
Never
bad.
mind, don't answer. Life is fun because of the mysteries. Right, Zach?
Again, he's asking me questions, and oh. The phone's ringing. I wonder if it's for me. Got this sweet lollipop. No obvious brand, though. I mean, as a connoisseur of those kind of lollipops, I know exactly what that is from looking at it. I will save, thank you. It makes like such a weird little noise. Did I save or not? I genuinely can't tell. Oh my god. I actually didn't. Okay, so to me, it being white would suggest that I'm currently clicked on save, but no matter what button I press, it goes all the way through. So that is currently on no, and then that is on yes. It doesn't look, I don't know, it's just confusing to me. Wow, okay, fucking, oh my god, another cutscene! This intro is plagued with cutscenes. It genuinely takes forever to get through this game. Yeah, I suppose he would be. Bill Cipher. Awesome character. I need to watch more Gravity Falls. Nope. There's moaning. I hear moaning. Let's lock on. Oh, it's locking onto her butt, because that's where her head is. When she bends over. Did you hear him say it? He was like, good shot. Is she dead? I can't tell. I got a reward for a headshot. This is probably the best thing, though. Check it out. Woo. That amazing explosion right there. Got my pistol at the ready. Man, I love this game so much. Let's just blow these up with the gun. Love that sound so much. The best sound ever. Now I use my pipe. Yeah. There's no goodies in any of these crates. I want goodies. I think. Oh yeah, there's a baddie. Oh, he's got a pipe. Should we have a pipe battle? No, I'm just gonna shoot it. I can't be asked for pipe battle. He's gonna run at me real quick though, and
Amazing.
amazing.
Great.
Great. Kills me every time. Amazing. Nice shot. Great. Got another pipe. It's a sweet pipe. I stole your pipe, bitch. Is more power? Yeah. I need more power. Oh yeah, it's definitely a nostalgia game for me. I absolutely adore this game. People playing it now, I don't think, like for the first time, definitely wouldn't get it. Because it is weird as fuck. As you can see this guy crawling out there. And then they'll start like zooming towards me. And see if I can. Nice! Sweet explosion. Yeah, wouldn't really get it because obviously it's really weird. I mean, all of Swery, Suda 51, Swery, can't remember. Oh no, both possibly. I don't know. They have like a lot of weird games, but this is definitely like a homage to Twin Peaks. Oh, if you couldn't see there, I couldn't walk around because that purple thing is still technically there. So I can't stand in this area because that's where the enemy spawner was. It took a while for it to go, which I do find quite funny. And yeah, I remember it was one of the first like playthroughs. I watched somebody play like all the way through, and I just could not stop watching it. And I will legit just bomb that playlist every now and again because I love this game so much because it's just so weird and absurd.
Yes.
Yes. It's just so strange and absurd. Like everything that happens in it just gets crazier and crazier, and it's got arguably the best soundtrack because it's just so completely out of place. You just like listen to the songs and they just don't make any sense. It's like, why is this playing right now? and it'll change like on a dime. Like you won't see a sound change incoming. It'll just happen, and you'll be like, okay, so we're listening to this song now. Oh my god, that's actually slightly scary when they do that weird like run at you. It's creepy. Bullseye. Great. I will just keep shooting at enemies even though I know they're dead, just to hear him go, amazing, fantastic. Because it makes me laugh so much. Alright, yeah, that's fine. Oh no! Someone's put a black texture over all of these boxes. And there's a big axe here as well, which I should take, but I won't, I guess. The generator looks really bad. Zach, I think the killer really has a grudge against it. Oh, he's a funny guy. Funny guy, this guy, isn't he? Machine broken by axe. That is what that is. No, I'm not gonna do it. You can't make me. I need to make that sound when it goes doo-doo-doo. I need to get that, or like this sound. I'll just have exclusively Deadly Premonition sounds for my Twitch profile. Oh cool, yeah, no, seriously, I never played it, but I've seen like clips and stuff, and it seems like a good game. I should probably play it. The hell is that? Is that just a rope? Like what? I can't look up high enough to see what that is. Oh, okay. It's the right. I was like, why is there just a dangly rope, like having a party, like hanging from that tree? Oh, I have to shoot the lock off the door, probably. Yeah. Can't deal with this. Actually, I'm getting upsetting. I hear the moans of ah! I don't know why it scares me when they do that, like that spinny run thing. It's just creepy. Like for real, slightly creepy when they do that. Oh, okay, I have the fuse box. Nice. I don't even remember picking that up, but sure. I think I was reading the chat when I did that. Okay, who is this Zach guy? It's... In the start of the game, I'm guessing that you're supposed to believe that Zach is the player. Which I guess is how I'll answer for now, that Zach is you, but Zach isn't you. You're not Zach. Zach is also not his gun. It's also not his dick. We'll just say that Zach's his imaginary friend for now. Pretty much who Zach is Francis York Morgan's imaginary friend. Let's go with that. He just has a friend that he talks to, who like helps him through things. So yeah. So I mean, all answers are possible answers when it comes to this game. Oh no, I have to reload. Oh no.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Great.
Great shot.
Yes.
Yes. Just me doing that the whole game. Amazing. Great shot. Am I out of this yet? Oh, I hear the... Oh, I missed it. Yeah, basically that sound when you hear that is red vines. Oh no. Yeah, the red vines are like a important thing. Oh no, he's covering his face. What am I gonna do? Oh no. Oh, he just glitched through the flames. That wasn't a bullseye, just so you know, Francis York Morgan. Mr. Oh, somebody else has had a real bad car crash over here. I'm pretty sure this guy is just like an endlessly respawning enemy or something. So I remember when I played, the last time I played it, he just comes out of there. You can put your mouse cursor onto where his head is. Just stand still and like shoot the same guy over and over again. Are there any other ones? No? Okay, I think it's just this one. Here we go. Don't even have to move the mouse. So you could just... I don't know why it does this.
Great.
It's just... for some reason. Still going. Oh no!
Yes.
It's gonna keep going. So I should probably leave it, but you know. Any reason to laugh at this game? Oh, apparently they don't want to die. But they're gonna melt into the floor anyway. And then another one's gonna take its place. Bullseye. Nice shot. Slightly later on in the game, there is an infinitely respawning can of pickles. I can't remember exactly where it is. It's like in the graveyard or something. But the infinitely respawning can of pickles is probably another favorite thing I have about this game. I don't know why it does it, but it does, and it's hilarious. So, by now you've probably noticed that the weapon I have is infinite. I have to reload, but I don't have like ammo or anything for it. It's just an infinite gun that I have. But I've been getting ammo for other guns, which I will get in the game eventually. Which pretty much break the game. Oh no! Oh, oops. I pressed E. I pressed E! Oh. So yeah, if you can't tell, this is the Okay, don't blame me. I've never played this game with mouse and keyboard before. I only ever play it with like Xbox controller, and it's so much easier to do those. Oh, you're joking. Oh my god. Seriously? What? Ew! Ew, it stuck his hand in my mouth! Ew! Okay, I'm sure you could probably hear me hear how hard I was mashing that. So like, this is like fucked. It's because obviously when you do that with a controller, it's just the stick. You just have to like wiggle it, which is obviously a hell of a lot easier than like mashing buttons.
Nice shot.
Can you just, I don't want to have to do this again. So can you just die, please?
Bullseye.
Bullseye. Right, so you're over here. Up. How dare you miss? I'm holding lock on. Get that. Agent Honor. Probably use that bandage eventually, because I lost a small amount of health and that makes me angry. I wish I could eat the pickles that I have, but I'm not currently hungry, because there is hunger in this game. And like you get tired and you have to shave and you have to wash your clothes, and I'm not joking, that is all real parts of this game. No! How dare you almost hit me with your shovel? Oh, okay, okay. No, ah! I forgot about the infinitely respawning enemy! I'm getting distracted by pickles and the thought of eventually having to shave and clean my suit and buy a new one. Oh, just everything about this game is just ridiculous and distracting. That's probably how I would describe this game. I'm actually thinking that I'm gonna have to use 2 hands to do this fucking. Oh, all right. I'll use a bandage. because, oh my god, I keep forgetting how you even do this. E. Item. Okay, okay. Use. Okay, I don't think that did anything, but sure. Okay, that's better. Right, let's leave. I have to press R for some reason, which is ridiculous to me. But yeah, I get through here, and then he attacks. E. Oh, it was F last time! And I pressed F! Oh my god! Okay. I'm actually gonna use 2 hands. Yay! No, no, no! And then he just runs away. Okay, I can't believe that. It was F last time, and I went to press E, and I pressed F! My stupid stubby fingers! Which way was I going? I feel all turned around now. Okay, I have to go here, and it's like, oh no, what's this creepy red stuff that's literally everywhere? And when I turn around, it will go. It's so gross and creepy. Why is it zoomed in so close on his big ass forehead? Now I can start profiling. Is everybody ready for spoilers? I don't know why it does this, but it just shows like a bunch of clips of the game. Like most of that stuff, like most of the stuff doesn't even happen in between this profile and the next profile. It's maddening. It's absolutely maddening. It's my sweet clue. And
There's
now
definitely something in this town.
he's like attacked by zombies,
Zach?
and he's like, there's definitely something
coffee
wrong
warned
with
me
this
about it.
place. Oh yeah.
Yesterday morning, the milk I poured in my coffee made a sign. It said, "Tomorrow you'll arrive in a place that will change your fate."
Yeah, so, like, I believe it's Cooper in, Twin Peaks. He's, like, obsessed with, like, these weird... He has really weird quirks, and he does all these weird things, and everybody thinks he's really weird. But, like, I mean, he is. Yeah, I just have to run down this way. So I'll just make it extremely aggravating for everybody. But I'll make sure I get all that agent honor. Can't just leave that on the side of the road. Gotta make sure I get that. I love the sound that his little feetsies make. But yeah, so he basically, he gets his coffee in the morning and he'll pour like the milk into it. And then like, he reads weird things in the milk. I am now having a heart attack. So now I have to walk really slowly. But he's like a coffee psychic, so he'll read things happening in the coffee. See, what I was trying to do there is do a funny, but didn't work because I wasn't close enough for it to work. So I will try and do it again, because it is genuinely a funny thing that happens. If it doesn't, I'll explain it. I didn't happen. Okay, so basically, when you get out of breath and you get into this cutscene while you're out of breath, when the cutscene's over and you finally get to control yourself again, you're still out of breath. So it's then like the next day, and you're alright, Queen Goddess Emily Wyatt, best character in the game, but you're still out of breath when you finish the cutscene. So you just get into the next part of the game. You're like,
Francis York Morgan.
it's so
Please
stupid.
just call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
Agent York?
Good, that's good. Are you the sheriff?
Women can't be sheriffs.
No, I'm Deputy Sheriff Emily Wyatt. George, he's the sheriff. He went looking for you, actually. He should be back soon.
I see.
Didn't find my car or all those
If
zombies.
you don't mind me asking, did you walk all the way here?
My car broke down, that's all.
He's been a cool guy about it. He doesn't want to tell Emily that he crashed and saw a bunch of zombies, because then she might think he's crazy and won't bone him. But he still talks to himself in front of her.
She's easy on the eyes. Definitely worth a trip to the primitive world. By the way, don't mention anything about what happened back there. She'll think you're a psycho.
Yeah, hey, imaginary friend, don't mention
Don't want
anything that
that,
happened
do
to
we,
this
Zach?
lady that can hear literally everything that we're saying.
I'm the sheriff, George Woodman. Call me George.
Look at that mustache. That is a mustache and a half
FBI
right there.
Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, just call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
That's what everyone calls me, because I tell them to, and then cry when they don't call me York.
Could you tell me why the FBI is so interested in a small-town homicide?
Let's just say it's a personal interest in killers of young women. I'm always looking for new sample cases to help me with my profiling. Both our
She's still like
superiors cleared
pissed
this with
that
each other.
he started talking
You can remain in
to his
command.
imaginary friend about
have a
her,
problem
like
with this,
right
do
in
you?
front of his face.
No
Just like
problem.
right in front of her face, even. Just
Just
like,
wanna
oh,
set
she's
things
easy on the
straight.
eyes, and she's like,
Our
excuse me,
small
what did
town
you
has
just
sheriff
say?
problems.
You
I'm the
called
one
me
fixing
easy on
them
the eyes,
one
and
by
that
one
I'm also
and
primitive.
maintaining peace and order.
I don't want to talk
You
over the
can have your
cutscenes
profiling
because,
sample,
like, this is great.
but I need
Basically,
you to
he's just
understand.
telling York that he has no business being here,
Of course.
and then he blows smoke in his face,
By the way, George, I
being a dick.
had a little accident with my car. Could you send someone to take care of it? Oh, and my clothes and luggage are still inside.
All right, don't worry. I'll get my assistant Thomas to take care of it. Do you need anything else?
Thanks. That'll be all.
I'll blow some more
Well
smoke
then,
in your
I
face
think
later.
I'll rest up first at the hotel. Then I'll join you on your investigation.
Don't know how to say that. We really don't need your help. Unlike some of your
Yes, he's just
corrupt
like-
city police officers, I play it by the book. I hope you'll come to appreciate that, Agent Morgan.
It's Agent York. I told you to
we'll
call me
handle
that.
the investigation. You just think of this as a vacation. Take it easy. Enjoy the nature here.
Enjoy the nice
You don't have to be a
Empty
tree
blue
worshiper
texture.
to appreciate the wildlife here.
of the river. It's just blue. Like there's no, it's just blue.
Zach, let's reassess the situation. There are no cavemen here. We're as far forward as the Middle Ages. And we've just met the king.
Again, like standing in front of them, where they can hear everything that he's saying, which is like sucks. It's so rude, and they just put up with it. Oh hey, do you remember when all of this happened 5 minutes ago? And I can't skip this. Is it E? It's E. Okay. Yeah, I got paid. Because I don't know what I've no idea what this is about. But like, yeah, you get money to like buy lollipops and suits and things. And that's not even a lie. You just buy lollipops and suits. No, I don't need previously on the investigation. I'm still here. I haven't left yet. Yeah.
It's broken.
So
I've
these are
been
the
using
special.
that one for a long
These are the
time.
special director's edition
Why didn't
cuts.
you get it repaired? This TV is important to you, right?
It's got some memories attached to it, sure.
We use this as
I
Twitter time.
used to watch movies on this thing with your grandma all the time.
Grandma liked movies?
Of course she did. Everyone loves movies, right?
I love movies too. I've never been to a movie theater though.
I actually just realized something. The fact that what they say in this cutscene and something they show in the cutscene right before it. Like, I won't point it out. Like, I might at some point do like a... I don't know. I just thought it was really cute. Like, the fact that they put that in directly after what they showed before. So if anybody did notice that, like, obviously keep it to yourself, like, because that is kind of a big spoiler. But yeah, I just think that was actually quite brilliant. to be honest. I never noticed that until, like, because you can play this game over and over again and you'll notice new things every time. Which is one of the great things about it. But that also means that, oh my god, look at that nightmare. Ah, a donut from a dream world that will appear in the real world. So, if you have seen Twin Peaks at all, he goes to this red room, which has like a goblin in it that talks to him. I really should rewatch Twin Peaks. I've only seen like, well, I mean, I should watch all of it in succession rather than just random bits. I think I know what happens in this next bit and it's like really stupid. But, yeah. Let's go. Yep, this is exactly the bit that I thought it was. I'm excited. I'm not. This bit's stupid. Oh god, what is this nightmare? I hate it. It's so dumb.
York.
York!
York.
This creepy ass child. Oh no, it's a zomble. Like I haven't killed like 50 of these already.
Don't breathe. Hold your breath.
I might actually hold my breath right now,
Hold your breath.
like while they do it, to see if this is even slightly possible, because I really don't think it
Cover
is.
your mouth.
What button have I got to press? Oh, left control. Shit, where's that? Fucking hell. So I guess that is possible. I genuinely didn't think it would be, but well, I mean, like, I thought I would have to breathe. I think I was gonna pass out. Wouldn't that be funny? Content for the stream. Streamer passes out while playing Deadly Premonition. Fuck me. It's just all cutscenes, this entire game. Notice that he's under the covers, which is great, but they are like this fucking gigantic bed. Oh, I'd be so happy if my bed was that big. Genuinely would be. I'd never leave it. I mean, I hardly ever leave it now, but when you see that thing, that is a monster.
Zach, the symbolism in my dreams continues to intensify. A forest of red trees, a carpet with red leaves, a strange doll,
I don't remember the
and
doll.
twin angels.
I really don't
But
think
that
there was a
child
doll.
is what bothers me the most. I swear I've seen him before. I just can't remember where. Well,
Nice
that'll
little
probably
wake
come
and
back
bake
to me
there.
eventually.
He just
For now,
took
we
one
need coffee.
toke and just like puts out his cigarette immediately. So yeah,
Let's
what
head
I
to the cafeteria,
what I was
Zach.
trying to do is when you
I hope
start
they have
playing the
some real
game now,
coffee.
he would be out of breath
I really
from that
need
first
some
bit,
coffee.
which is
Then we
quite
can head to
funny.
the sheriff's office.
Don't know if they managed to fix
There's
that.
a proper procedure for everything, right, Zach?
Look at that. Look at that crunchy chocolate bar wrapper. That is mad. Oh yeah. Obviously, if I go quiet for a second, I'm guessing you can hear that buzzing, which is genuinely a pretty cool thing. Because I obviously learned this from watching somebody else play it. But that sound is coming from... the lighting. So like the fluorescent lighting in the room and in the bathroom. That is... they went to like a old hotel, like the place that you're staying in as the character. And just recorded like a soundscape of it, which is pretty cool, and that's what you're hearing now. And yes, you can shave, and he does have a reflection, so that's pretty good. Quite impressive. You can't take a bath though. Can you take a shit? Pretty sure you can take a shit. Bathroom within a bathroom. Aw, you can't take a shit. That'd be a good save thing though. You just had to save the game by shitting. Oh yeah, no, I should do that. Yeah, I will. I will just be. I'll give Zach a voice, and I will respond. I'll give that a go. I'm pretty sure he just didn't wear any PJs. He was just wearing like his shirt and pants because he doesn't have his luggage with him, so it was in his car. So he just had to like, I don't know why he bothered wearing the shirt. I guess they just didn't want to draw him with like no clothes on, which would have been stupidly creepy. But yeah, I can change my suit if I want to, because I guess they brought my luggage into my room while I was sleeping, so I'm gonna wear the sharp crimson suit, and I can pay to have my suit cleaned, which is hilarious, but I'm not gonna bother doing that. Looks almost brand new. It's fine, but I will wear this nice crimson suit. I've always been impressed by like slightly older games where they have like this mechanic of changing the character and like all the cutscenes, like you're changed into it. You know, I'm easily impressed, but I just figured that would screw up somehow. Like they screw up everything else. I couldn't even start the game. It just wasn't working properly. But yeah. Look at this nightmare. It's like the Overlook. You can still hear that sound, even though I'm not in the room. I forget where all the doors go. Okay. So basically, he wants to go get breakfast and have coffee, and I have genuinely forgot my way around. So I could look at the map. Apparently M does indeed take you to the map. But this is as far out as you can zoom. You can't move. You can move around? You can move around, okay? So this is as far out as you can zoom. Because for some reason, you need to zoom in this close to the map. I don't know why you'd ever want to do that. So yeah. And then, so there's all these different beds that you can sleep in, because you can just wander in through all these doors. And the, the circles are open doors you can go through, and places you can save, the phone. But I just think it's ridiculous. That's as far out as you can zoom. It gets worse when you look at the road map, because you have to like just drive around for hours. I keep forgetting what button back is. So I need to go this way, I think. It was super unclear. Nope. What way am I supposed to go? Oh, okay. Yeah, the big shiny arrow is probably pointing it out. So I have to go get some coffee. Oh, shoot. Vending machines. Sparkling. Cool. Okay, so as I was talking about the soundtrack, this is the best song.
Good morning, Mr. Morgan. Your breakfast is ready for you.
I also don't know why she does that.
Thank you, Mrs.
Polly Oxford. Just Polly is fine.
Well then. Thank
I
you,
don't know
Polly.
why they decided to like
I'm starving.
show her and then have her just say her name, because they could have just been like, Polly Oxford, and then shown her.
Is everything all
Oh,
right,
check
Mr.
out the,
Morgan?
I can't really point it out. Oh, yes, everything's
Yes.
great.
It's delicious, Molly.
Check out the floating agent honor in the
compliments to the
background.
chef.
If you can
I'm
just see
hoping
it down
my
there.
cooking will bring back repeat guests. Honestly, though, it's been a while since anyone has stayed
Just like,
here.
do you
I
mind if I
couldn't help
take
but
your
notice.
agent honor?
Aside from you and me, there seems to be no other guests or workers around.
What's that? The salt's in that white shaker there.
Is
Thank
it?
you.
In the middle of the table? How am I supposed
I
to
was
reach
wondering if there were any other guests or workers here.
Oh, no, no one else. My husband and I used to run this place, but he's in heaven now.
You've been working here alone since then. Must be hard by yourself.
Oh my, we're all out of pepper. I'm very sorry.
it? She is
It
like
must
the
be
best
difficult to run a
at
hotel by
dodging
yourself.
questions.
Well, yes, I suppose.
Impressive.
I could just live on my pension. But I have to admit, running a hotel is kind of like a hobby of mine.
That's nice. Polly, it might help to hear you better if you could sit a little closer.
Oh my, Mr. Morgan, you're embarrassing me. So early in the day, too. I think I'm a little too old for you. And I still love my departed husband. May God rest his soul. I appreciate the invitation, but I'm fine over here.
Polly, I can hardly
I wear the
hear
red
you
suit
from all the
so
way
the
over
zombies
there.
can't
You're
see me bleed.
exaggerating. This is fine. It won't do to be all clumped together with such a large table and cafeteria. We have to make use of all this space. Now tell me, that wound on your face, what happened?
Let's just say
Yeah,
I had
it's
some
that
trouble
tiny
during
little
the last
scar on
case
his
I
cheek.
was working on. I'm sure it'll
It's like
heal.
nothing.
It's just a flesh wound.
Oh my.
Compared to the,
well,
like,
there's
massive
no need
scar
to
he
be
has
the
up
tough
here,
guy here. I want
which is
you to be
nothing,
able
apparently.
To relax here. I've prepared a special room for you. A famous rock star once stayed in the same room, you know.
I don't know why
Really?
she's talking about the room now.
feel honored.
When I've already
If you
been in
need
it.
Anything at all, just let me know. I'll help you out in any way I can.
Zach, the lady is offering to help. Do you want to ask her about the town? Say, Polly.
Yeah, good idea.
What can you tell me about this town?
Like, whoa, I wasn't paying attention.
You might know this already, but the town is called Greenvale. It rains here
I
quite
did know that.
often, but it's a nice place, surrounded with nature. It was a big and prospering lumber town until not so long ago. We used to have a population of over 6,000 people.
Now there's
Less than
about
a tenth of
20.
them left now. This hotel was built back then. We saw plenty of guests in those days.
That's why this place is so big for such a small community.
I have so many fond memories from back
It's like
then.
I'm desperately
I suppose
trying to
the
hear what
clock
they're
on the
saying, but
community
it's just
center
like
is
la
quite
la
famous
la
too.
la la
Clock?
la la la
Oh
la.
yes, it's lovely. It rings in the morning and at night to let the whole town know the time. You'll hear it many times during your stay. It's a beautiful sound. And you'll
I'm
love
actually
it too,
trying
I
to
think.
remember
look
from like
forward to
playing this
hearing it
game so
then.
much if I've
Anything
ever
else you'd
actually
like to
heard the
know
clock.
about?
No, nothing else. I know what I'm doing. Let's just get out of here. Let's get on with the coffee already.
Well, Mr. Morgan, I'd better start cleaning up. You just take it easy. I'll bring your
This
coffee
sounds
out
just
in a
cough.
moment.
Thank
No
you,
more
Polly.
sound.
I have to warn you, though. I am
Oh.
very particular about my coffee.
Please stop smiling. It's
the
so
very best
creepy.
you have, please.
I understand. I'll be right back with it.
So that this is the bit where he sees the future in his coffee and then completely ignores it. Which is probably the most annoying thing about this, is he literally sees, look with interest. No, I don't want to look. But like, straight up just sees that and then ignores it.
Did you see that, Zach? Clear as a crisp spring morning.
Yes, I saw it.
FK.
FK in the coffee.
In the coffee. I knew I could count on it. Never fails.
What was ah!
Now then.
The smile is
Let's
the
get
worst
going.
thing ever. It's like, yeah, he just completely ignores that, which is extremely frustrating. And then, that was just like 2 letters in the cream. But earlier, when he was like wandering around getting beaten up by zombies, he was like, I'm gonna go somewhere that'll change my fate. And it's like, how do you fit that in a tiny coffee mug? Like the cream's not writing that out. Like, what's all this food? No, why have you made all of this? I know. Okay, I get like putting out all the assets and stuff, but it doesn't make sense to the story that you've just told me. Why put out all this food? Like all this, like look at all that. Who's eating all of that? How is Polly cooking all of this? Is this all rotten? Is this all stuff from like years ago? Is it all just textures? I don't understand. So you can get more coffee, and it'll say more interesting things than FK. It really does look like he's wearing eyeliner. Unexpected trouble is coming your way. Lucky item lighter. Interesting.
There's always trouble heading my way in this job.
That is true, and he always
But
has a
I'm
lighter.
always up for a little excitement too.
Same again. No, I don't want to have another coffee. Just can we just play the game already? Because, like, I apparently get paid for drinking coffee. I goddamn wish. I will go save the game. For some reason it costs money, but then like you get extra money for saving the game. It's just dumb. But I will save the game because I'll probably die again at some point. So it costs like $1, and then you get an extra $12. Which is so stupid. And you can't just like run around this whole like hotel and just like look around it, but I really can't be asked. I mean, I probably should talk to Polly again, because you can buy stuff from her. You can like go see what the weather says. There's a bunch of stuff here apparently. I can look at this microwave and just like nick the can of pickles that's hidden in it. Oh, it's an egg. A nice raw egg that I can just shove into my gob and just crunch those bits of shell. Perfect day for a walk, but I won't be able to take a walk because I'm going to be railroaded into the first half hour of this game, which just takes forever.
Oh, hi.
So this isn't a cutscene though. Sales girl 2, yeah. So you can buy stuff from her, and so it's coffee, other things. $20 for a couple of crackers, some donuts, some cheese, bait, because there is fishing in this game. Genuinely fishing in this game. There's only one time where you have to do it for real, like as part of the story. But gob egg. Egg of a gob. Shout out to Jaguarfly. Thanks for joining the stream. Hope you enjoy it. You should have seen earlier. It was absolutely nuts. I can't buy a new suit. That sucks. I was trying to get it all sorted out, and it was just not. It was not responding. It was being a dick. Like half an hour of me just like fucking around with settings, trying to make it work. I have to play this shit with fucking mouse and keyboard, which is dumb. But yeah, hope you enjoy. Thanks for joining. Tell everyone else in the Discord they should watch it as well. Come to. Apparently that was the first day of investigation. Me just walking around eating breakfast, and I'm gonna get paid for that. Gotta get all that money so I can buy a sweet new suit. I probably shouldn't have wasted that money on saving, but I actually got more money for it. Yeah, you tell everyone else in the Discord that they've got to come and watch the stream. Listen to this amazing tune. I'm running out of Red Bull. I won't be able to keep up with this.
A police car.
Oh yeah, they come to pick me up. How did they get here? Did they just leave it here and then walk back? Yeah, I have a car now.
So we have King George
car.
to thank for preparing a car for me.
I can buy more cars
A
later.
pleasant surprise,
The more money I have, I can do like
Let's take
side
it for a spin.
quests. There are so many side quests in this game. It's insane. For new cars or a fast travel system, which is honestly the funniest thing. I can't wait to get the fast
I
travel.
have to tell you, Zach, this place simply amazes me.
Simply amazes me.
The keys were left on the front hood, and nobody stole the car.
It's because there are only 20
Values.
people in this town. The rest of them don't matter.
This town has what the country needs. Values. Let's head over to the sheriff's department.
And a sick murderer. Oh my god, what is this? Oh, yeah, you can like signal and stuff. It's pointless. There's no other cars driving around. Oh wait, actually no, there are. Basically, this is the key for like every police car, so I can just drive whichever one. So it's a Jeep and a car. Oh, the music. I've just got to listen to this for a bit. So, one of the things about driving in this game is, I mean, you can change the camera, but I won't. You sit and talk with Zach about movies, and that's just a thing that happens, like, just to pass the time while you're driving. You listen to Francis York Morgan's amazing theme, and, talk shit on 80s movies.
So, Zach, about those bonus features in DVDs nowadays.
Just totally
the
cut
ones
off that
from
guy.
The 80s have almost no bonus material. Even if they do, it's a trailer and the visual quality is pretty bad. Well, that visual quality is a good reminder of those days. So many new audio and visual appliances were coming out back then. Do you remember the first video deck we bought?
I
We bought it to
remember it
record
well.
one of the Star Wars movies on TV. And remember when that video store opened, we spent hours there, just trying to find a good movie to rent.
Yeah, it was just
There
so
weren't that many to
weird.
choose
Everyone
from
just
back
kept
then.
staring at
I
us. Like,
remember
one of
renting
us was
some
crazy.
really bad ones after reading those back
I
cover
actually have
taglines.
no idea where I'm going. I
remember?
really should check. I'm just
Attack of
driving
the
around
Killer
listening to him
Tomatoes,
talk, to be honest.
Filmed in 1978.
Right, I'm just gonna...
Produced, directed, written, and edited.
Oh,
by
that's
John
slightly more
DeBello.
helpful.
It was really awful, but for some reason I still remember it pretty well. It had so many sequels.
Oh yeah, there's a
and the
bed
original
here.
was
I can
re-released
just
in '95.
have a little
The
sleep.
87-minute long
in that
theatrical
shed
release bumped up
for
to
some
a whopping
reason.
90 minutes. But that was around the time I joined the bureau.
I will. This
I never
is
had
just
a
gonna
chance to
devolve
see it.
into me just driving
I know,
around
Zach.
for
Once
hours,
this
not
case
knowing
is
where
over,
I'm
we can
going.
watch it together. I bet we can buy a copy on the internet pretty easily.
So difficult to control. And no better version of the map. I will just have to go into this to check. So yeah, see what I mean about not being able to zoom out? So I want to go left and then all the way around. Okay, that's helpful. I just missed one turn. That's fine. There's all this crap in the map. It would be so much nicer if you could zoom out. But yeah, apparently you need to be able to zoom in this far. I don't know why. I don't know what the point of this is. It's just upsetting. Oh, boo. Screw Discord. That sucks. How do I get out this map? I don't understand. Alright. So yeah, just knowing your way around in this game is just... Oh, okay, it's control. Nice. So you will just run out of fuel because you'll get lost and start driving around not knowing where you're going. It's upsetting. But you just do what you want. There's like a... Oh, flip the car over. There's like a side... One of the side quests in this game is you need to drive around and collect bones from a different murder victim that is killed in a different way. Because obviously, as we saw in the first cutscene, the girl got stabbed and hung up in a tree. So like, she didn't like get buried and scattered across the town. So honestly, I don't know whose bones they are, because I've never managed to complete that side quest because it just takes too long. And oh, sorry. My bad. I was looking at the map. It's so hard to control, and now the map's in the way. I can talk to him.
Speaking of 80s movies, one jewel in the rough springs to mind.
I will just sit and listen to him
Deadly
talk.
Spawn.
Remember Deadly
Do you
Spawn?
remember that one, Zach?
And these are all
Back in
real
83,
movies.
Directed by
Like
Douglas
you can
McKenna.
go and watch these.
Right. It was filmed pretty cheap, but still, it was pretty good. The monster design with the mouth crammed full of teeth, I loved it. So many
Yeah.
delicious B-movie cliches.
I love B movies.
Did you know that they made a sequel?
Did
But I
they?
never got to see the sequel.
Never got to see the
The
sequel.
rental store didn't have it for some reason.
Because it's
They
probably
said
rented
the
the whole
staff
time.
for the sequel was totally different from the original. I wonder how the sequel turned out. You know, the monster in that one responded to sound. Wait, Zach.
Just like
Sounds a
the
lot like the movie
monsters in
Tremors.
these
I
ones.
think that one was back in '89, directed by Ron Underwood. Now that was a great role for Kevin Bacon.
I think I've heard of
Masterpiece.
Tremors. Yeah,
Zach,
I
that
know
one
Kevin
had
Bacon.
sequels like crazy. I remember there was a fourth one. I've only seen the first one though.
Oh no. Okay, I think we're done now. Just drive around the car park. Like, what is he doing? Why is he just driving around talking to himself? Yeah, this is a strange game. It is a very strange game. It's amazing and I love it.
That's
But
one fine building for such a
it's
small
mad.
town.
Absolutely mad, I swear.
The exterior woodwork is spectacular. Don't you agree, Zach?
It makes me very happy. I love this game. I just remember the next quest I have to do. I have to go around looking for a fucking key, and it's just... Oh, by the way, that in the background there, the guy with the dog, that is the creator, I believe. One of the creators of this game. This is Thomas. Not offensive in any way.
Pleasure to meet you, Agent Morgan. We've been expecting you.
I'm Thomas McLean, the sheriff's assistant.
So see, this way, he says his name, and then it does, like, the splash screen, but, like...
FBI
didn't do it
Special
with any other
Agent
character.
Francis
I don't,
York
he's
Morgan.
always looking down as well. It's creepy.
Please just call me York. It's what everyone else calls me.
Very well then, Agent York.
I believe I owe you a thank you for retrieving my belongings from my car. Thanks.
Oh, no, just doing my job.
I also sniffed all your underwear. I'm sorry.
I want to help do everything I can
Quiet,
to help the investigation. I just can't believe Anna was murdered.
Yeah,
She
so
was
apparently
such a
she was,
bright
like...
and lovely girl.
Did you know her well?
Amazing girl. No, I didn't know her well,
Well,
but she was just
no,
so
not really.
amazing and so
But it's a very small
sweet.
town. I'm
And-
sorry.
ugh.
It's just that this is the first really big case I've ever seen.
I understand. Just try to relax. Can I have a look at Anna's file now?
Yes, of
Oh,
course.
I don't know where the files
The
are.
sheriff told me to let you through to the meeting room, but
I lost the key.
I've lost the key to the cabinet where the files are. Why don't you take a look around while I go look for it?
Okay. Let me know when things are ready.
I mean,
Zach,
bye.
Thomas appears to be the kind and sensitive type.
Yeah, I mean...
Totally at odds with the monarch. Almost a good setting for a cartoon.
That could be really rude, but I don't want to be. I'll get cancelled. Now, Thomas is great, but honestly, my favorite character is this guy here. This person probably has nothing to do with the investigation, even though he's a cop. Yeah, so I can go do, I might do it. I might do his... He's just going to be, like, working out in here. And he's going to be like, can you go and find my, my other dumbbell for me? Because, like, apparently that's all I'm doing is fetching and carrying. But, you know. It's a side quest. You got to do him. Just wandering around. And now he's doing squats.
George, do you work out every day?
Of course, Agent Morgan. Exercise
I've been
keeps me
watching you
healthy.
work out all day.
I haven't missed a day since I started in high school.
Now that's impressive. Remind me to get more exercise, Zach.
Will do, fatty!
But I can't do my full routine today without Arnold.
Arnold says dildo.
I haven't seen Arnold around since yesterday.
Arnold.
Yeah, basically he's
He's
got
a
one of those
training buddy of
bikes where
mine.
you do like the...
His partner Sylvester misses him
just
too.
like
If
a
you see
standing
Arnold
bike,
around,
and the seat has
let me
got
know,
like a
will ya?
dildo that like comes
Can't
up
finish
from
my
the...
workout menu
when he
without
sat
him.
down on
Okay.
it. And
I'll keep an eye out for him.
Still going with those squats. I've got to view my list of things that I need to do. I mean, I'll do them. Just let me do it, please. I'm gonna be running around this place anyways, so I'll probably find it. I hope I find it. I love when he like jumps into position of like the door and you see his coat just like freak out. I'm gonna go talk to Emily. Hey, wanna bang me?
Hi.
Oh my god, that made it look like she was saying hello there, hello there, Emily. Oh, show me around the office before the meeting starts. Oh, I've got my hands full. Could you ask Thomas? No, I want it to be you. Well, I hope that doesn't take long. Well, I mean, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where anything is. Yeah, this is like one of those annoying like bullshit quests where you have to like find. There's 4 different things that you can find. You have to like run back and be like, "Is this it?" And he's like, "No." Is this it? No. Which is very irritating, and it's the only door that's locked in the whole place. So I'll find like a key in here. I can change my suit as well, which is quite nice. But I wonder if Arnold's here with all these other. I can't remember. Why is it the flying squirrel key that I'm supposed to find? I actually don't remember. Just check George's locker. I wonder if Arnold's inside. It is not. That's dumb and very annoying. Because I was hoping it would just be in his locker, so I wouldn't have to like actually do anything. I'd just be like, "It's in your locker, bitch." Kitchen room. That like fluorescent buzzing noise is actually starting to get on my nerves. Why would I want to shave in the kitchen sink? I just get my gross face hair all over this lettuce and then this puke bowl. But I did find Arnold.
Zach, we found Arnold.
We found Arnold.
Let's get him back to George. I guess it's a cute name for a dumbbell.
I mean, it's still a dildo. Anything's a dildo if you're brave enough. We can stop looking at it now. We don't want to touch it. We don't know where that's been. I'm pretty sure it was the flying squirrel key, but I'm gonna wander around the place anyways and like do a bunch of shit because there's stuff to get. These 2 are banging. Oh, they fucking. I actually can't be bothered. I'm gonna go back to George, give him Arnold, and then see if I'm pretty sure it's the long-tailed flying squirrel key, because they're all like different squirrels for some reason. And he's like, "Oh no, that's the short-tailed flying squirrel key." Just take it. Please stop twerking in front of me. I
George, I found Arnold.
don't want to look at your butt anymore. Oh my god! What's happening?
But I got him to come back.
Oh my god.
Oh. Arnold. Well done, Agent Morgan. Now I can work out using my normal workout menu.
Good to hear that.
This is strange. I'm very
Here's a little
confused.
something to show you my appreciation.
Oh, I don't want it. It's just a blank screen. Oh, it's a
So that makes us even.
it's a training.
I don't owe you anything, and you don't owe me anything. No changes to how we work together.
I'm guessing it's
Just bear that in
Schwarzenegger
mind.
and Stallone.
Zach, you need some friends who aren't so dumb.
What'd you say about me? Me and my dumb friends? You calling me dumb? I can't deal with this. Like, let me get away from this horrible sound. It's just a little, like, it's like he just does a little toot every time he goes to open a door. Where's Thomas gone? Okay. There you are. I found a key. Okay, I think it's this one.
You found the key.
Yes?
I hope so.
I can't see. Is that it? No. Because if you get the right one, he starts with dot
nope.
dot dot.
This is a sugar glider. Sorry, wrong key.
Exclamation mark.
The
and then
sugar
that's
glider
the right
is a
key.
small
It's
gliding
dumb that
possum.
I know that. I don't
It has
care
shorter hair
about
and a longer
small gliding
column
possums. I mean, I
You can
do. I
really
love
see its muscle
possums. They're
definition on this
amazing.
image, can't you?
Yeah, sure.
But we're looking for a southern flying squirrel right
Oh,
now.
southern
Zach,
flying
can you tell
squirrel.
these things apart?
No, I actually can't. Part of me wants to do a silly voice for Zach, but I actually don't want to. I'll forget what it is, and then I'll just keep doing different voices. And I just want to do a terrible Francis York Morgan impression. Okay, that actually scared the crap out of me. Why does the main guy look like Randall from Recess after Pear Steroids? Have you tried streaming and just chatting? I actually haven't. I should probably give it a go, though. Thanks for the follow, Paddy. I actually don't know why the main guy looks like Randall from Recess on Bear Steroids. I guess he kind of does. He has that sort of rat face look about him. Just needs longer hair. Unfortunately, your hair doesn't grow in this game, but your beard does, and you will occasionally need to shave. Another amazing thing about this game is the fact that if you don't wash your suit enough, you will get these animated cartoon flies buzzing around you that are almost the size of bees. And they'll just be there in every cutscene that you get in, which is hilarious to me. Because you just have a bunch of bees flying around you. Yeah, no, a friend of mine was telling me that I should sort of have a look into it. Because I really want to do Twitch things as well. Because that would be really fun. This guy obviously isn't important. Because he's the exact same guy as that other guy. See his creepy mannequin face. And his dead eyes. Staring off into the distance. It's grim. There's nothing here either. Are there criminals in here? No, I think there's one criminal in here somewhere. And I can just let them out. But there is possibly a key down. Do you have a key? Have you seen the Southern Flying Squirrel key? And he's like, put it up my butt! For fuck's sake. But yeah, they're actually... Oh, I can sleep on this bed though, which is nice. Can't take a shit in the toilet though. There's no shitting in this game. That would be hilarious though. Here we go. Got some nice agent honor in this cell. I don't know why this bed is like that. Oh, there's a door. Oh, I remember why that's there like that. I don't know why it's there like that now. Curvy-tailed flying squirrel. I don't know if this is the right one. They're just all flying squirrels, apparently. I mean, they don't look like flying squirrels in the picture. Because they don't have, like, the things, the little wing things that the flying squirrels have. But, yeah, apparently they're flying squirrels. I was unaware. But, yeah. The start of this game is so unbelievably boring. Just running around looking for flying squirrel keys, getting lost. There's literally nothing happening right now. I can't remember if the keys are in different places every time you do it, or what. I have no idea. Yo. Is it this one?
You found the key.
Nope.
That's the right one?
It is not. Makes me fucking out so stupid every time. Yes! No! It is the right one!
Yes. A southern flying squirrel. Thank you so much. I'll bring the files right in, so please go to the meeting room.
Ah, stop smiling,
Okay.
please.
I'll be waiting for you.
Oh, it's the creepiest thing
Well,
I've
Zach,
ever
we
seen.
just got here and we've cracked a big case already.
Yeah, we found the key.
The victim's name was Anna Graham. Age 18, she just recently graduated from high school.
Like, we're
this
talking
year.
about this, like, sad
Her
death
dream
of this
was to
kid,
move out to
and
the
we're just
city
like,
and become a model. But for the time being, she was working
keep
in the
knocking
A&G
my
diner.
microphone. I'm
here
not
in
used to
town.
having a headset
She lived with her
mic.
mother, Sally. Anna's father died in an accident in the lumber mill when she was a child.
Can't wait to talk about this sick
Her
biscuit.
mother is unemployed and lives on the insurance money from her husband's accident.
I don't know why that's there. That's completely irrelevant.
After all, it's a small town with a low cost of living. Financially, they seem to get by fine.
So
and
bright,
they
it's
live
actually
normal
hurting my
lives.
eyes.
A normal life is exactly what a curious teenager doesn't want. It's all starting to make sense, Zach.
Is it? Well, can you explain that again, please, York? I have literally no idea what you're talking about. Now put your cigarette out on that
City
plate.
folk, huh? No. No, I take that back. All of them can't be as bad as him. And some should have better manners.
Huh.
He's just like...
This is a good biscuit. I've never tasted a biscuit this delicious. Where in town can I get these?
Well, actually,
York, you didn't actually take a bite out of
I-
it. You just sort of
well,
sniffed it and rubbed it near your face.
I baked them myself.
Oh, he's getting all shy. Look at
It's
him.
amazing. What are you doing in law enforcement?
I have a
They're very
crush on
particular
the
about
big
biscuits,
guy
I'll
that
have
with
you
the
know.
weights and the
balance of
giant
milk and
dildo.
butter you've achieved here. Oh my.
Agent Morgan.
Oh, it's
the
so
autopsy's
creepy that you
ready.
can hear that the voice actor
You
like
are
had
welcome to
food in his
accompany me
mouth
to the
when he was
Greenvale
doing
General
that.
Hospital.
So
Emily?
gross.
You come too. Thomas, stay here and tidy up these files.
Thomas,
Yes, sir.
We're going to use
stay
the car
here and clean my
outside.
dildo. I mean,
Let's
wait.
get going. You might think this is just a small town police investigation, but our inspections are thorough and solid. I'm hoping
Oh,
you won't
painting
slow
in
us
the
down.
corner, so creepy. Look how American that is in the background, just with the guns pointing at the the deer head. Is that enough guns pointed at a deer head? It's four enough or too much? Like nothing's happened. That was all like a cutscene. And look how gross that turkey sandwich is. Why is it purple? Like why? It's grim. That country ham though is pretty good though. Eat an entire ham and it'll satisfy a bit of your hunger.
The Greenvale General Hospital is down the road by the
What's
lake.
that horse
It's
sound
too
in the
far to
background?
walk.
Stupid.
Come on, get in the car.
If I'm riding in a
Oh,
car, George, I
God,
prefer
yeah.
to be the driver.
Oh no.
Can you provide a
I
car for me?
no, I don't want to
What
be
are
the
you talking
driver.
You don't even know how to get there.
Can you just drive me, please?
Which is another
It
good
takes
reason for me
forever.
to drive,
it
George.
literally takes
I need
forever.
to learn my way around town.
Oh, man. Very well. Then I'll ride with you. I want to keep an eye on you.
I love the janky
Fair enough.
movements. So they just do like these weird, like they're just talking. It's like
Just
fine.
one thing, Agent Morgan. Your involvement in this case is limited.
Why
That
are you
means
taking
you
him
don't
then?
have to learn your way around town.
Why are you taking him with you?
George, we'd better get moving. The hospital closes at 2100.
Oh yeah, so that's like the time mechanic. What was he just doing then? So if you walk away, like even a slight tiny bit away from them, they're just like, oh, so you don't want to come with us? Fine then. They get like proper
Agent Morgan,
bitchy.
get us there quickly, but drive within the speed limit.
No,
Just because you
it's
have a
not gonna
badge
happen.
doesn't mean you can drive like a
I'm
maniac.
gonna drive like a
George,
maniac.
what are you, his mother?
Oh, it's
We
raining.
just need to get the autopsy results.
Agent York isn't accustomed to the town yet. Give him a little slack.
Oh, like creepy zoom in on his mouth. That's disgusting.
Well then, Agent York,
They just like
let's get
move
going.
really
Sure,
slowly, like
sounds good.
everyone's on like some kind of serious drug. Right. Oh yeah, I can turn the wipers on. I don't actually know how. I can't remember. It's one of these buttons though. I don't remember which button it was. Okay, that's the horn. That's apparently the lightning button. Don't remember what the... Okay, that's the horn. They're like, do you know how to drive a car? And he's just like pressing all the buttons. Like, how do you turn the wipers on? Don't remember how. Okay, that's the lights. Oh no, no, don't get out of the car! Oh my god. They're gonna be like, where are you going? And now I'm gonna have to... I don't want to get out of the... No.
If you're wandering off, then
No,
we'll go
I'm
on
not
ahead.
wandering. I'm
We
not
don't have
wandering
time to
off.
mess around.
I want to drive with
Okay,
you guys
I'll
in
meet
the.
up with you
Oh my
later.
god!
Agent York, the hospital closes at 2100. Please make it inside before then.
I didn't want this. I wanted to drive with you guys in the car, so you could say dumb shit while I was driving. Ah, that's the best part about this game is listening to them chat shit while they're driving. I'm really upset. God damn it. I just want to know how to turn the wipers on. I might actually cry. I'm very tired and a bit upset now. I can't zoom out. What? There's no marker. Where's the marker? Where am I going? Okay, it's there. That was weird. Was I really just missing that? Okay, I guess that means I can go and pick up a flower now. So they won't bitch at me about it. Alright, so I go down and then up this way. So yeah, you see this flower, you only get it during the rain, and you need it for a thing later. So I will pick that up. So yeah, okay. I think I can do this. I keep trying to press escape to exit the menu, and it just doesn't work. I think my hair keeps getting caught on the microphone. It's very irritating. No, wait, I have to go this way. Whenever I'm driving in a game, I always press shift to run or like go faster.
Tremors.
Oh,
I think
gonna
Fred
carry
Ward
on
was
talking
in it.
about Tremors.
You say Fred Ward, and I say Remo Williams, The Adventure Begins. That one was back in '85, I think. Directed by Guy Hamilton. Guess
It's
Hamilton
11
was aiming
years
to start
before I
a
was
series
born.
like 007,
Oops,
but
oops,
it had no sequels.
Okay, crashed into a tree.
A real shame. Do you remember the martial
Sorry,
arts
tree.
they used in that film? Called Sinanju? The ultimate in martial
I don't
arts,
even know if I'm
using
going
no
the right
weapons
way.
at all. Remo's master
I might not
Chun
even be going
ran
in.
across water, remember? And he
I
loved
mean,
soap
no,
operas.
definitely no. It's the wrong
And
way, and I
good
crashed
character.
into nothing.
He
What
was
the
played
hell?
by Joel Grey, the best supporting actor in Cabaret.
Oh my
Of course,
god. I'm sorry. I'll have to cut you off there, York. Got to go look at the map again because this is stupid. Backwards. Go completely backwards. Nice. This will all just be looking at the map because it is impossible to know which way you're going. And I actually don't... Oh, yeah, you see that blue glowy thing there? That basically means I can stare in through that person's window and just like creepily smoke outside their house and just like watch them like... I'm pretty sure I'm going the right way now. I'm pretty sure. They're not gonna bitch to me about going like too fast or anything now, or like going around corners and flipping the car. But I wish the wipers were on. It's just irritating. This is a nice little drive. He's not talking about stuff anymore. It's just kind of sad. So no, I just have to fill the silence. And we could just listen to the sweet ass music. Can't wait to run out of fuel. That's going to be hilarious. Shit. Is it that way? I've actually forgotten. I'm pretty... No, this is how you get to the... Crap. Just gonna reverse. I don't know why this car has like a reversing truck noise. It's not like a truck. Oh god, I'm clipping, I'm damaging my car! Oh no! Yeah, so your car is like a damage meter, and if you drive slightly
Joel
off
Gray's
the
daughter is, of course... That's right, Jennifer Grey. You knew that, right, Zach?
I did not.
Jennifer Grey.
I have no idea who you're talking
She's
about.
in one of my most favorite movies. Ferris Bueller's
Oh,
Day
actually, no,
Off,
I do know who that is.
1986, directed by John Hughes.
I love Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
That one was so 80s.
It is very 80s.
Zach, you're not the most cheerful guy I know.
I really am
But
not.
you really do like those cheerful movies.
I've got to say,
We
I
used to
do.
love those teenage movies back then, didn't we? Breakfast Club and Pretty in Pink.
Not seen those
St.
two.
Elmo's Fire and Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
I wonder if he
last one
knows
in
that is the exact
1982,
lyric
directed by
from
Amy Heckerling.
the
Now, that was an impressive film.
Bowling for
You've
Soup
got Sean
song
Penn
when it
in the
goes
lead,
Breakfast Club,
with
Pretty in
Jennifer
Pink,
Jason Leigh and
even
Phoebe
St. Elmo's
Cates.
Fire.
Hmm?
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I
Zach,
need to
we'll
go get this
finish our
flower.
chat later. Let's take a walk around here.
Yeah.
Zach, is there something here that you want to check out? They
Yeah.
told us to be there before 2100.
Well, I
But
mean,
don't
they
worry
told
about
us to
that.
be there
Let's do
before
whatever
9
you want.
p.m. It's currently 10 a.m., but sure. Don't waste your time.
This
I
flower.
feel compelled
There's
to
something very
pick up this
mesmerizing
flower.
about it.
I mean,
what
it's a
called.
fucking
I'll
daisy.
take one with me and ask someone
Like,
later.
I'm not gonna lie, that's a daisy. Like, it's a big daisy. But sure, flower with no name. You basically need it for a cutscene later, where you give it to a character and they give you something. That's a dog. Hello. These dogs will play a pivotal role later in the game, but I can't be asked with that right now because I want it to be a nice surprise for anybody that's still watching or watching next time I stream this. So I'll probably stop soon because it's like 2 o'clock, maybe 1 o'clock. I don't know. And like looking at how bright and hazy this game is at the same time, it's actually giving me a headache. So I'll probably do something. So I haven't actually done anything in this game yet because nothing happens in this game for a good hour into it, which is a bit irritating, but you know.
Zach,
Picking up where we
picking
left
up
off.
from where we left off. Now, Joel Gray's daughter is, of course.
Oh, I actually
That's
had to listen to
Jennifer
the whole
Grey.
conversation over
You
again.
know that, right, Zach?
Yeah, I knew that.
Jennifer Grey.
Yep.
She's in one of my most favorite movies,
Ferris Bueller's Day
Ferris
Off.
Bueller's Day Off, 1986, directed by John Hughes. Huh, that one was so 80s. Zach, you're not the most cheerful guy I know, but you really do like those cheerful movies. We used to love those teenage movies back
So
then.
obviously
didn't
I
we?
know
Breakfast
that,
Club and Pretty
but like,
in Pink.
this guy's
Elmo's
fucking
Fire,
insane.
and Fast Times at Ridgemont
He's
High.
just chatting shit to
That
himself.
last one was in 1982, directed
I mean,
by Amy
I
Heckerling.
can't really talk because that's
Now, that was
basically
an
what I'm doing
impressive
now.
film. You've got Sean Penn in the lead, with Jennifer Jason Leigh and Phoebe Cates.
I'm gonna have to wait for
Not
him
to
to
mention
finish this
Nicolas Cage
conversation.
and Forrest
Yeah,
Whitaker, too.
Nicolas Cage.
And the original book and the script were written by Cameron Crowe. How could that not be a great film? Do you remember that?
I actually drove
When
past
that
it.
movie ended, the last words, the end, was from an arcade game. That's right. Oh, Zach, we're here.
Let's continue our chat later.
later.
And by continue, I mean start the entire chat over and again. And say everything all over again. It's actually killing me to sit here. Something is about to happen. Like, don't get me wrong.
Agent
Things
Morgan,
do happen in this game.
Have you no respect for rules and protocol? We were waiting for you, and now you try to go in by yourself.
Oh, George. I didn't see you in the parking lot, so I thought I'd wait inside.
Just watching from now on.
They're well angry. But like they're also standing in the
like
rain and I've got like a
considering
sweet rain
people
poncho.
Who think that they're above the rules. And I'm sure I've made this point clear by now.
Calm down, George. He probably just got lost on his way here and rushed in. Right, Agent York?
I mean, yeah.
Let's go inside then.
I was too busy talking about Ferris Bueller's Day Off. And I just wandered inside.
Hello, Sheriff.
She's just called Freckly, which is rude. I have
Hi
freckles.
there, Fiona. We're here to see Usha. Do you know
Usha.
where he is?
I think Dr. Johnson is in the computer room.
A computer room? In a hospital?
Nice to meet you, Mr. FBI agent. The computer room is where our employees share a
God,
computer.
I thought it was
Very
like
nice
a
to meet
ghost
you
in the
too.
background. It was just
I'm
like a
FBI
blank
Special
nurse.
Agent Francis York Morgan.
Like just all
How did you know I was
completely white.
FBI?
Easy.
Oh,
None of
she
the
looks like a
police in this town
zombie.
wear
That's
cologne.
terrifying.
Besides, that scar on your face is the biggest rumor in town.
You'd
Rumors
think if
get
it was like
exaggerated
so
as they
big,
spread.
like
in the
massive rumor that
countryside.
everyone's talking about, it would be like this massive like
What's that you're
Tyrion
reading, if I
Lannister
may
type
ask?
scar on his face, but no. Oh, she's reading the book that's
You haven't
based
heard of
on
this
this
yet?
story that's based on
It's a
Twin
recent
Peaks.
bestseller mystery. It's
It's
set
really
in the
dumb.
U.S., a small traditional North American town close to the Canadian border. A peaceful, traditional place. However, that peaceful town is shattered by a terrible crime.
The murder of a local
girl.
girl.
And that incident causes grief and sadness to everyone in town. But everyone feels the seditious, heinous evil still lurking, alive. Yes, much like the situation right now here in Greenvale.
Fiona, don't say that.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
I mean, that is
With
true.
Anna dead and all.
Don't worry. Books
Oh,
are
that's
written
so
to
rude of
entertain
me.
you. It's good you're enjoying it.
What we're faced with here is a terrible crime committed in a real world. Much different from that of a novel. So there's no need to apologize.
I actually haven't seen it. Like, I feel bad saying that I haven't seen it, but I'll probably get around to it at some point. I know there's something I'm supposed to be doing. Oh yeah, I have to get to the computer room and look for him. And I will save, because I get paid for it. So there's loads of people just like randomly, like just staring at walls. Like, I know she's supposed to be looking at this thing, but she isn't. She's staring at a wall. She's not important because people don't matter unless they look like they matter. So if they're just wearing like a random, like basically textured outfit, they're nobody. Which is kind of weird because you think people would kind of count. Oh, there's actually... Oh, that's interesting. So yeah, we notice everything here is a chess piece. Chess piece is a big thing with Usher. So that's kind of his deal. And there's like a puzzle in a bit, which is a thing with chess pieces. And it's really stupid because the puzzle looks so much more complicated than it actually is. So you think you have to play like a chess game, but you just have to know like the names of the pieces. It's kind of dumb. And he's like, "How did you solve my super difficult puzzle?" And it's like, "What? Do you think I've never played chess before?" The little like flush of his like jacket like makes me laugh every time. It's so dumb.
We couldn't find him.
Oh no.
Fiona needs to check her information.
Not only.
No, I don't think so.
Is it like the
Does
names
the
are all
like
in the
playing
background?
games by any chance?
What do you mean?
Chess
There's
tournament.
a message on the computer, and a card key already set in place. The king passes the rook and meets the bishop. The knight takes a pawn along for the queen.
So you'd think
What
you'd
does
have
that
to
all
like
mean?
do the move
It's
or
a simple puzzle.
something, or like set to how they would be on the board. But nah, it's
You can
just.
do this, right?
It's no, yeah, I can do it. It's well easy. What you chatting, mate? You don't even have to remember it. See, it's written right there. You just have to know what the pieces are. So it's king passes to rook, meets bishop, and knight takes pawn to the queen. Super easy. It should be harder, but you know. Ah! Ah! And they're all like,
doctor
"How did
awaits
you do
below
it?"
with the deceased.
Another code?
It's not really a
But
code.
there's
It's just
nowhere
saying
to insert a password.
what? It's just
More
he's
games.
just saying he's
I'm going to get Fiona
downstairs.
to call Usher up here right
It's
now.
legit. Just how
No
what?
need, George.
He's
The
downstairs.
message appeared with the card key. It's telling us where to use it.
This is not the time to be joking around,
I
Agent
don't-
Morgan.
It's not. He's not joking.
Dr. Usher
He's
is
just-
below with the deceased.
How is
with
that
I.
code?
Below being underground, I take it. Simple. Simple.
I mean, yeah.
Then it's time to meet the mischievous architect of this
It's not
little
even a
game.
game. Like what?
Nah.
Stop. I mean, the fact that they call it a card key is very irritating. It's a key card. Answer in the poll below. Is it card key or key card? There's no poll. It's card. Key card. Oh my god. They got me saying it now. Where are the stairs? Okay. Where are the stairs? Just this music, so funny. Just completely out of place. I love it. You should. I know I should. I'm sure it is great. I know I'm really bad at watching movies. I just like watching the same things over and over again. I'm pretty sure this is the right way to go. It's not exactly that clear. Is this the stairs? It's not stairs, it's just a really awkwardly shaped corridor. So, probably the wrong way. What is with the shape of these corridors? Oh, Agent Honor. Sweet. Okay, this is the stairs. Okay, nice. Nice. Ooh, it's gonna get scary now. The music's cut out. It's not really turning it on and off, it's inserting a card. Oh, that should be my subscribe sound. Come on, dude. Where we head in? In here? I'm guessing it's in here. Oh, I think this is just like a creepy room where something creepy happens for no reason. I'm just gonna look in this cupboard. Okay, fair enough. Because I know there's just a room with like a creep. Oh, it's not creepy yet. We haven't got into the other world yet. What? Sure, let me in. That's really irritating, actually, that you can go in this door but not that door, and you can see him through the window. That's so fucked. Yeah. So I've been picking up all this agent honor. It's just like floating around in the hospital. Any reason for that? And they're like, what? And they just have no idea what I'm talking about because they can't see it. It's actually getting really cold.
Usha, sorry to keep you waiting.
Ah, you made it. Let's get started, shall we?
Let's go look at the
This
dead
is Agent
body.
Morgan from the FBI.
Look at that
Nice
stance,
to meet
that
you.
power play stance
I'm Usha
right there.
Johnson, the doctor in this hospital.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please call me York. Everyone calls me that.
Very well, Agent York.
Are you a forensic practitioner?
Let's just say I've dealt with corpses before.
That means he
That
fucks
battle
them.
of wits, by the way. Did you create that yourself?
Mm-hmm. I
That
just
battle
wanted
of
to see
wits
if our
of
FBI
knowing what
agent
chess
could
pieces
handle
are called.
the task.
I see. Well, it was pretty fun.
Oh, I'm glad you liked it.
Just like this music with them talking about the games, and then it's
We
just
don't
like, there's a
have much
dead
time.
chick over there.
We need those autopsy results.
Nice one, George. Just Emily. Like, it looks like she walked on set, like, by accident, just like,
Next
oh,
time,
shit.
Try challenging us without obstructing an investigation. You've angered the monarch.
He's like, what the fuck did you just say?
From the onset of rigor mortis, the stiffening of the muscles, the time of death is estimated to be between 20 and 2200 hours. That's still quite early for such a crime to take place.
Nice
Note
view of
that there are
everyone's
2
butts.
exterior wounds, pressure marks around the neck, and a long cut running from chest to abdomen. Blood marks on her right hand tell us she was gripping something round in her right hand.
Ah, right hand.
Her skull is also fractured, but that is unrelated to the cause of death. It probably happened to her after she was killed.
She still has really perky tits, by the way.
Now, I first thought death by suffocation due to the marks on her neck, but after further investigation, I now have a different conclusion. The direct cause of death was loss of blood from the wound.
Super uncool.
Which means?
She was cut up while she was still alive.
Now the scary music comes
Yes,
in.
a sharp knife was used. It was inserted beneath the sternum and then quickly sliced downwards. The excessive loss of blood from her internal organs is what actually killed her.
Horrific.
Her nails are clean, and with no skin cells from the attacker. She also doesn't appear to have been bound nor badly beaten. She was apparently killed without resistance. The most tragic thing, however, was that she was unable to speak her story to anyone who could hear her cries.
I mean, this is just, like, unnecessary to be, like, all deep about it.
The perpetrator cut out Anna's tongue.
Well, I believe she was drugged first to phase her consciousness, and then
Then like the
killer
cool
killed her.
music just comes back in, just like, yeah, whatever, mate.
Now, the
Doesn't
killer
matter.
most likely has a deep, traumatized past concerning women. He probably cannot converse with them normally. Cutting out the tongue suggests a very lonely individual. Either that,
Bitch,
or a
profiling's
truly
my
hardcore
job.
sadist.
You cut out that shit right now.
He must get off on watching women suffer, especially when they can't answer back. Now, he watched as the blood pumped from her body, as she gradually grew cold. A case in Seattle in 1985 was much like...
Usher, please, limit your report to your findings as a doctor. Criminal profiling is my job.
Ha. Bitch, slap him.
You're wrong, also.
Yeah.
Anna died fully, deeply, painfully aware of what was happening to her.
But,
Tell me, what time did it stop raining on the night Anna was killed?
It's so stupid.
Just before I went to bed, right after the movie on TV ended, so around 1 a.m.
What movie was it?
Because that's
An American
important.
Werewolf in London.
And of course it is.
Directed by John Landis, 1981. So the rain stopped, accompanied by the ending song, Blue Moon. George, would you mind if I examined Anna myself?
What
George,
more
do
do
you
you
mind
hope
if
to
I
find?
touch up this corpse?
I'm sure I mentioned that I have a personal interest in cases like these.
Oh yeah, I just get to look around. Oh, that's weird. I can use the mouse as well as WASD, and then when I do both, it goes crazy. He's like so confused. He's like, personal interest? I'm not gonna say it. I am not gonna say it. Somebody else can say it. Oh, he stopped. He's like staring at me like, why are you staring at me, Agent York? And he's just like, I don't know. Oh, okay, he's gone back to thinking. You can see he's thinking because he's going like this and looking up. Now he's sad. Oh, he's real sad. Oh, stare at Emily for a bit. We shouldn't stare at her for too long. Ha ha ha. Let's stare at her for a long time. Let's directly stare at her boobs for a very long time. She's like, it's getting pretty awkward. Agent York, could you stop staring at my tits, please? She's getting really uncomfortable now. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, Emily. I didn't mean to. Trying to look at this feet. Yes. You're not gonna say anything about those gross monster feet? No. Okay. It's good, George. Oh, he's not even looking. I mean, why would he be smiling right now? That would be bad. George's butt. Oh, it looks real great from those squats that I stared him doing earlier. Traces of evaporated liquid around the eyes. She must have cried before she was murdered. Nah. Those tits are great. Ugh, it's creepy. Ugh, that's so creepy. She's wearing fake fingernails. Are any of them broken? No, but... Yup. Ugh. Yeah. This is the gross part. Oh. Potato! That's so grim. I hate this
From
so
her
much.
lack of resistance, I'd say that Anna's injuries happened very quickly. Unable to speak, she was then left to cry herself to death.
Zach, it's all starting to come together.
Is it?
The perpetrator stayed with her for at least 2 hours until it stopped raining. At the estimated time of her death, it was still raining, but you can still see tear marks on her cheeks. That means she was killed under a roof somewhere. She was then carried into the woods after it stopped raining.
There's one other thing. Her tongue was removed with a very blunt knife.
No, it wasn't.
In fact, it's more likely it was simply chopped off.
Asha, are you a passionate man?
Well, not particularly. I'm a but I am man enough should the moment call for it.
George, how about you?
I'm very passionate. Yes.
Emily's just
Especially when
like,
it
this
comes to
is
women.
really creepy. We're like
But I don't
looking
see
at a
what that
dead
has to do with
body.
anything.
George, the perpetrator, is just like you. He's passionate about women. He's a passionate kisser. This was a kiss of death.
Ah, the perpetrator. Bit off Anna's tongue.
We'll never get a dental print from a wound like this. But
I mean,
this is still a
surely you
big lead.
could. I don't know. Maybe you can't. I guess. Everyone's gonna go stare at it now. Actually gross. Fucking hell, that was disgusting.
Shame, but our old-time all-American sightseeing tour just came to an end.
This case is now under the jurisdiction of the FBI. I'm assuming command. I'll need you
I am the
to assist
commander
me in the
now, and he like
investigation.
rips off George's mustache and just puts it on his own face.
Morgan, I know I said I was passionate, but you can't think I did this.
I mean, he didn't say anything
That's
about
not
that.
why I'm assuming command, George. You're a suspect just as much as every other passionate man on Earth. Let me show you something.
I carry these around in my jacket. Everyone gets like really suspicious. I don't know why I've got so many of these in my jacket. I carry around them for like exact moments like this. When people ask me, I can just be all quiet and
There
just
you
go,
go.
Yes.
Amazing, huh?
On my
I'm
trap
sure you
cards.
have a lot of questions, but most of the details are top secret.
They don't even know what this is
George?
right now.
Emily, we should be going. No need to stay here any longer.
He's not. He's just going to leave
Okay.
that evidence behind.
I have to sign the release.
Not
Just
not
give me a
tell
moment.
anybody what it means.
Very well. I'll go on ahead. I can't take it any longer down here.
I desperately need a cigarette. I'm going to walk outside this room and then smoke.
Bishop takes queen. His rook takes your queen. Then your knight takes rook. And checkmate.
Huh?
My first victory in the Grandmaster ranking.
We didn't see any of this, by the way. Like, that was all, like, pretty much all the cutscene. So, it's just like, you don't even get to walk in and be like, he's losing at his chess game. I better help him. Or anything like that. It's just really dumb. And as you can see, he's still smoking in the hospital. And he's now in the nightmare world. So all this shit's just crept in. He's like, oh, okay, I'm going insane. Nice. Better put my cigarette away.
Zach, they're here.
They're here. What does it mean by there? Like the red vines? Like what? So, I guess like, I'll save. I don't actually remember which way it is I'm supposed to go. I guess it's this way. Yeah. Just like walk back into the room with them like, oh look, everyone's gone? Guys? I wonder if they're still in the room and he's just walking around like as you can hopefully hear. I'll be quiet for a second, but oh yeah, the nice clock there going crazy. There's a creepy breathing in the background. I think it's crying. Nightmarish. I better follow that ghost. That's probably a good idea. And there's more crap on the ground from when those like gross dudes. It's like SCP. You just walk into this hole in the wall. I wonder if I can open these now. I don't think I can. Can I? Oh, I can. Sweet! Bullets! He's just like pulling bullets out of the corpse, and George and Emily are just like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "I found some bullets. Do you hear that crying? I just saw Anna." And he just runs away like, ah ha ha ha. It's so creepy. Hey, it's that nurse from earlier.
Amazing.
Amazing. Ah, don't you zombie warp at me.
Yes.
Yes. Ah, it's like genuinely kind of slightly creepy when they do that. Oh, there's some really shitty enemies later in the game that just annoy the genuine crap out of me. So it's like we're actually getting into some gameplay right now. There are zombies coming out of walls, coming out of holes in the floor.
Great. Yes.
Yes. Amazing. Fantastic.
Amazing.
It's like he's saying it like he's not the one shooting. Like he's like, "Zach, take control." And he just like flops onto the ground like, "I'm not in control of my body anymore." Yes, it's time to die. Goodbye. Ah, I always forget to reload. I'm the worst at this. I do this in like COD and other shit all the time. I'm fucking. Oh no, not this again. Oh, I'm crawling around on the floor now, and she's. Camera, stop, please.
Great.
Just go away. Just stop running around corners, because I'll just run straight into them. Controlling this camera with the mouse is the fucking worst. I wish my controller worked. It's horrible. It's just like firing his gun around, like, "Oh, zombies!" And they're like, Agent York, stop shooting your gun. You're in a hospital." And he's like, "Zombies!"
Yes.
Like there aren't even any bullets in his gun.
Yes.
And they're like, "Ah!" Fuck's sake. Yeah. It like bugs out the camera so bad when he's like crawling around on the floor. Could you just, please?
Amazing.
Like he's just firing it and going like, "Amazing, fantastic, yeah, amazing," and he's just like, there's no bullets in his gun, and they're like, "What is he talking about?" Can they fly around like that? It's so funny. Oh no, they're coming.
Bullseye. Bullseye.
Bullseye. Bullseye. I don't know if I can even be bothered to go that way. Like, there's probably something back there, but who legit cares? I actually don't. Oh, evening. How's it going? Yeah, to be fair, whenever I do something great, I go, "Amazing, fantastic." I'm like, oh, this is the gross, creepy bit. It's like, oh, there's a body under this sheet. I better like pull the sheet away. Wow, this keycard is unnecessarily creepy. Oh no! Oh, I missed. Depressing.
Nice shot.
Nice shot. Oh, there's another one.
Great. Yes.
Leave me alone. He's just like stolen a key card off of Usher, and he's like, "Get away, zombies!" And he's like, "Agent York, calm down." The best part about this is all the other characters are just like sat in the waiting room, just like, where the fuck is he? Like, what's going on? And then there's the little key cardy box down here. It's still like nothing's happening in the game, but something is currently happening. More things will happen later. But this is about as much of a happening that's gonna happen for now. Just this nothing corridor of nothing that's pointless. Why couldn't that door just lead here? It's telling me to save and also change my suit, so I'll probably do that. I'm not gonna change my suit, but I will save. I mean, like, yeah. Oh, I wonder if something's gonna happen. Oh no! I got all this gubbins waiting for me in this room where I can just pick up like all this shit. Exactly. I gotta look fresh. I really can't wait for when it gets so bad that the flies start buzzing around you, or the bees, because they're basically just bees. Like when you get really smelly and you haven't washed your suit in a few days, or like missions or whatever, it's just like you just have these bees floating around you, and they're in cutscenes. The fact that they're in cutscenes is genuinely the best thing ever. Got this exciting. Oh, I didn't get him.
Yes.
Yes. He's really happy about that. Look, I can't see. His head's in the way.
Nice shot.
Nice shot. Remember to reload.
Great.
Great. Amazing. Fantastic. Ooh. Lock on. Oh wait. It locks onto where their head is when they do like the limbo backflip thing.
Amazing.
So if you want to headshot them while they're standing up. Ew, gross. Someone had an accident here. Oh, I have to follow where the thing was. Okay, I'll just, there we go.
Nice shot.
Nice shot. Can I can push these. Okay, so do I actually have to push it, or can I, okay, it's only a push. Time to follow the dead body. Oh, okay, never mind. That goes no. I really thought that was going to be something, but apparently it's not. Oh, it's Anna. He's like, did I just see a ghost? I could have sworn I saw something.
Here, over here.
Yoo-hoo! And then she just like pulls her face open. It's just the thing like. That would be funny. But no. Ah!
Yes. Bullseye.
Stop actually making me jump, stupid zombie people that don't make any sense. Well, actually, no, they do make some sense. But it takes like the entirety of the game to like tell you what kind of sense these zombies actually make. Oh, again with the reloading. There we go. Ooh, that one left me a goodie. Yay, bullets. For a gun that I don't have yet. And probably, oh, okay, I'm stuck. I've got to wait for it to dissipate before I can move over its goo. I don't even know what I'm looking for. I think I'm supposed to be following Anna. I don't remember where she went. All the zombie people got in the way. Is there anything in this room? Oh, there is. Technically. Exciting. That was a subscriber sound. I'll check the stream. Sugar Glaze is now following. Thanks for the follow. Really appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the stream. I know not really much happens in this game. It's kind of walking around. It's a survival game. You know, it's focusing on story. But you know, best game ever. 10 out of 10. Deadly Premonition, Red Seeds profile. It's all good. We love the game. That's why we're here. So, yeah, thanks for the follow. you wanna share the link to this stream to anyone that you know that might enjoy it, please do. Feel free to join the chat. It's always good. Let's see where we're going from here. Did I get? I don't even remember what it was that I got in that room. Was it something useful? Oh, it's gonna be like, I don't have it. Okay. I thought I already had the key card, or do I need? I guess I do need a different card. I might have actually been too distracted to pick up the thing in that room. Oh, Agent Honor. It's always good. I might actually have to go back into that room. I feel very stupid. I think I did miss it. Ah. He just starts like freaking out. Again, why you shouldn't. Ah. Circle jerk's always good. Yeah, I actually didn't pick it up. Wow, that's dumb. It's good Discord, set up by an old friend of mine. You should give that a follow as well. Anyone that isn't currently in their Discord should join their Discord. It's a good Discord. I'm being creepily watched. Oh no. By a really shaky camera. Just out of curiosity, surely that would definitely screw up the key card, because obviously those things are all magnetic, and the key card, the strip on the key card is also magnetic. So putting it in an MRI scanner would definitely screw it up. Like, just saying. Like, that key card is dead ruined. Nope. I'm lost again. I get so easily lost in this game, because all the corridors look the same. So anyone in chat that does feel like chatting, how's it going? How are you doing? What have you been up to today or tonight? Oh no, I can't leave. That sucks. I'm trapped here forever. But like, again, this is the room where they're currently waiting for me. So I'm like running around it with them also in the room. Oh god, it's one of the cops from earlier. How did you die? Oh god, it's so shaky. He doesn't even care, like, huh? Oh, I have to make some sort of decision. Or what? Please stop shaking. It's like jittering so bad. I want that Agent Honor.
Huh?
It's like the first time he's seen zombies.
Yes.
Amazing. Fantastic. Oh my god, what is that?
A shot.
Oh, it's like zombie bullets. I understand.
A shot.
Do I get a shotgun now, please? Oh, it's gone. Boo-hoo. No shotgun for moi. I want it. Oh, so I can get a shotgun. Here, and oh, wait, just because I get the bullets here doesn't mean I actually get the weapon here. Because I've been picking up bullets the entire game, and I still don't have a weapon that needs them. Because I know you don't get the auto whatever until like hours and hours into the game. Because did I mention that this game takes literal hours, like at least 24 hours of gameplay just to complete it. His facial expressions are the best. Oh, and everything's fine.
Agent Morgan, if you're so desperate, then why not smoke two at once?
Like nothing even happened. Just gonna smoke a cigarette, pretend like those zombies didn't just try and kill me. Oh, this character's insane. like, well, these two, because you never really see them apart, but... So, like...
Who's that old man?
I'll just let you... I'll let you watch the cutscene.
That's Harry. Harry Stewart. One of the bigger problems around here. His father started up the lumber trade and founded this town. But he's a weird one, as I'm sure you can see. Always dressed like that, never speaking to the townsfolk. And just FYI, he owns almost the entire town.
I mean, he's being kind of...
Not
kind
that
of
makes any
rude,
difference.
like,
so long as
right
I'm
now.
around, he won't be getting away with any funny business.
It's just like, that guy is so creepy, like wearing that gas mask and walking around in a wheelchair. Like an asshole. It's just like, I mean, come on. I mean, he is kind of wearing a Half-Life Combine mask. Which is a bit creepy. But like, I mean, he is wearing the
Mr.
gas
Francis
mask for a
York
reason. This guy
Haste won't lead you to what you seek. Keep your eyes focused on your footing as we speak. So says Mr. Stewart.
So this guy speaks in like riddles and rhymes, and it's insane. Like actually insane.
Nice to meet you too.
And it's like,
How did you know my
is
name?
the guy in the mask like saying this to him? Like he's like, I really don't get why my assistant always speaks in rhyme.
Mr. Francis York
It's
Morgan.
actually weird.
Information
I can't make him
desires you,
stop.
just as you desire information too. So says Mr. Stewart.
Harry, stop trying to get in our way.
I mean, he's really
Keep
not.
this up, and even you'll have to answer to the law.
Don't be a dick, or I'll hit you with a stick.
Mr. Francis
So
York Morgan.
says Mr. Stewart.
With each rain, our town goes mad. To our disdain, unpreventable. So sad. So says Mr. Stewart.
So he's basically
Thanks for the
explaining that
Then we shall
the rain
depart,
makes everyone go
Mr.
crazy.
Francis York Morgan.
But obviously he just brushes that off like it's nothing just because it's said in a rhyme. And then the happy music comes in like nothing even happened. Nobody even gives
That's
a
how
shit.
he always is. Always spouting that nonsense. Don't give it any thought. It's all gibberish.
It's really not.
Emily here. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Thomas.
Amazing.
Agent York,
Fantastic.
we've contacted the first witnesses to the crime scene. You can interview them where they found the dead body.
Excellent. I was just about to ask if you could take me there.
It sounds like a great picnic spot, and your tits are banging. I mean, I want to bang you. I mean, do you want to go for a picnic? I love that background of them just like... I do want to save. I don't know how much more of this I can take, to be honest. Nothing's happened, yet so much has happened.
The body was found in the Greenvale Forest Park. That's west from here, and too far to walk.
A forest park?
It's the pride of the town. It has a beautiful trail leading to a viewing site over Velvet Falls.
That does sound fantastic. Show me the sights.
That may have to wait. We promised to be there by 1800 to interview the first witnesses to the crime scene.
I mean, it's 11 o'clock. Like, we can do whatever. I think I will make them get lunch, because the lunch scenes are honestly the best things I've ever seen in my entire life. So I will force everyone to watch their beauty
Agent
with
Morgan,
me.
if I could just give you a friendly warning.
Are you really upset about me taking over the case?
Ha! Bitch.
I have the authority approved by the FBI to assume command. I understand you don't like it, but you will follow my orders.
Basically,
I'm not disputing
just-
FBI authority.
he's just like, hey George,
This is our town.
I'm better than you.
You won't get
You
far
suck.
alone, and you gain nothing by
I
antagonizing
gain
me.
everything
my
from
personality.
antagonizing you.
I just do
you
things
suck.
my way. I can take you off the case if you wish.
Ha!
Stop it, you two. We need
I
to solve
already
this
know
case,
how
not
big your
bicker
dicks
among
are.
ourselves.
I love Emily. Emily's the best. Alright, get me out of this nightmarish place. I want to go have lunch. Which, like, it's just so funny when they talk about, like, the time and stuff. And it's just like, we said we'd be there by 9 o'clock tonight. And it's like, 9 o'clock in the morning. We've got to be there by 6 o'clock. Okay, don't worry. I won't take fucking
Anna's body was
10
discovered
hours.
by the woodsman Jim Green.
Actually,
along
it
with his
wasn't.
2 grandchildren, Isaac and
Exactly.
Isaiah.
What were they doing in the forest?
Just
Looking
their
for
daily
dead
routine.
bodies.
They found Anna's body during a morning walk.
So you've talked to them already?
Not officially. Not yet.
Not yet. Are you out of your mind? You haven't interviewed them yet?
Agent York, that tone is hardly appropriate.
No,
we were given
it is
orders to wait for
appropriate.
you to arrive.
Oh, that's
Orders
fair.
by who?
A man called Abrams from the FBI.
Oh,
Robert,
that
is it?
sack of shit.
Good old Bob Abrams. I did tell him to stay out of it. It's always tough to have a meddling boss, huh, Zach?
I thought you knew, Agent Morgan. Don't worry about it. We may not have taken official statements, but we got all the information we need. I can fill you in right now if you'd like.
Thanks, George, but that won't be necessary.
Thanks, George,
I want to
but
hear
I
the
think you're
details
terrible
from
at
the
your
witnesses
job.
themselves, firsthand.
And I want to go
just can't
hound some
believe that the
children about a
had
dead
to witness
body.
the crime scene. They may be traumatized. You'd better do this carefully.
Don't tell me you get nervous talking to children, Emily.
Not at all. That's not what I meant.
Then what did
They're
you
just
mean?
fucking creepy as
just
shit,
forget
and I
it.
don't want to talk to them. The kids are like the worst characters in this game. They are like horrendous, and I hate them so much. They are so creepy. Whoa! I lost control of the car! No, so I basically just drive to the diner, and I think it's the diner, I'm not sure, I can't remember. It's one of like 2 places. Have I missed the goddamn turn again? I actually have. It just makes it so awkward when you just turn around like that. Oh my god. Yeah, it's either the diner or the police station that you go to get, like, oh my god. That you go to get lunch, and they just sit down and talk shit, and it's just so weird. So you just get to see more of their like derpy faces, just being like, huh? 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 And it's incredible. It is absolutely incredible. I was just thinking, I wonder if the picture in the mirror is always the same, but it actually does change when you turn around, but I don't think it actually shows what's behind you. I think it's just like a long like picture that you just move around from. Oh, damn it. I was going the wrong way. I've been driving towards the park, but I actually want to drive towards the diner. I got confused. Let's just talk
Agent
again.
Morgan, how much longer do you want to keep talking? Maybe we should cut the chit-chat and go get our official statements.
No.
George is right. Let's head over to the forest park.
Nah, we're gonna get lunch. I mean, I did specifically say that I wanted to be the one that was driving all the time. For some reason. I have to get put through this bullshit. I need to look at the map. I can't deal with this. I actually can't deal with this. Don't know where I'm going. I don't know why this map is so big. Like you drive to, I'm pointing at the screen, you can't see, you drive to all of these ridiculous places, and this is everywhere that you go on the map, and it's all real. But like you get like the tiniest little bit of nothing. Right, where am I? Where is the diner? I want lunch. Okay, I have to go back over the bridge. I don't think you can set like a, can you set like a point? No, you can't. So I go back a bit, and then, okay, nice. Yeah, we will be going to the sheriff's department. I can't leave. I'm trying my best to leave, and it won't let me. So I just gotta back up a bit. I just want to see this stupid lunch cutscene. It's so stupid. They're all stupid. Every cutscene in this game is dumb, but I love it so much. This is like a top tier game. Top tier. Everything about this game is perfect. Oh, I get money for long distance driving. Huzzah! I get money for wasting everyone's time. Hell yeah! And we get to listen to this like sweet jazz track. I'm also running out of petrol, but I'll pick up a different car at the police station. Or I might go see the incredible greatness that is the dumbass fucking petrol station with the sexy lady and the angry man. Oh, Elf Street. Sounds like a nice street. I just imagine he's just like driving along being like doo 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 doo. Wait, what? What did I do? I thought this was lunch. Oh god, I think I've started a race. I have actually started a race. I mean, this was definitely an accident. Ah, I went the wrong way. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. That was insane. How did I start a race? Somebody please explain to me why there are races in this game. God, breathe. I just want lunch. I just want lunch. I'm not gonna talk to you because you're gonna be like, why are we driving around like idiots? And I don't. I just want lunch. I'm gonna get out of the car and they're gonna be like, what are you doing? Why are you getting out of the car? Like, we're supposed to go to the forest park. Yeah, and then I'll head in here and they'll just be in here waiting to have lunch with me.
I'll meet up
and
with
I'll
you
be
later.
like, yeah,
Agent York,
sure.
we
You
only
guys are
have
all
until
dickheads
1800
anyway.
to talk with the witnesses to the crime scene, okay?
We only have 11 more hours to talk with the victims of the crime scene. Let me in. I just want lunch. Oh, sweet chocolate chip cookies. I've got so many cookies and I cannot wait to eat all of them when I'm done with this. Hello, time for lunch. Oh wow, okay. Big sigh. Big sigh from Thomas. Do I have to go into the kitchen? No, I know it's in here. It's always in here. Why wouldn't it be in here? Oh wait, no. No, it's not in here. It's in a different room. That's my bad. Fuck's sake. Why is it such a hassle to get lunch? I just want to watch the dopey cutscene. This is the locker room. Oh god. Oh god. Let me out. Let me out of this nightmare. Why did I come here? This is a terrible idea. I should have just quit. Never played this game again. Oh, I actually have to speak to Thomas. But I did that already. Oh, he's cooking now. Okay, I had to wait till he started cooking.
Hello?
I can make lunch for you if you'd like. Yes, please. I'll have it ready for you in a jiffy. Ah, and now we get the good music.
Fantastic cooking, Thomas.
Oh, stop smiling, please.
Thank you. Good, wholesome cooking like this in the workplace every day?
It's not even cooking. It's
George,
a turkey
you've got
sandwich.
the good life here.
I've been cooking here every day since I started. Only natural that I'd improve.
I make great turkey sandwiches, even though they're purple for some reason.
How about your cooking, Emily?
Oh, no.
Oh, her cooking is pretty good. But it isn't for two-legged animals.
Cruel. She makes great birdseed, though.
Oh, did you hear that, Zach? Not for two-legged animals. I'll have to remember that one.
Dude, she's right in front of us. What are you doing? You're blowing our chances. We'll never get to bang her. Stop doing your dumb laugh in front of her. They can all see us right now.
Finish up. We need to meet the twins over at the forest park.
That's right. Agent Morgan, that's enough for today. Stop your giggling and let's get back on track.
Yes, of course.
I hate myself. Oh god. He's getting sleepy. Look at him. Oh, Boo Boo's getting tired. Right. I think I'm definitely going to leave it there. I'm getting really tired now. That was my bar. My sleep bar is going down. Can't deal with any more of this. Hope you enjoyed the stream. It's been going for a very long time. So hopefully some of it was funny and or enjoyable. I know it took like half an hour to get it started, but this game's broken. So yeah. Thanks for sticking around, if you did. I know I enjoyed it. I love this game. I hope you do too. It is near and dear to me, and it's batshit crazy. So, see ya.